Hello everybody, and welcome to Those Dudes Play Live. Tonight we are doing a commentary on the Suds in the Sea arc of Review Reviewer. Now, a few things before we get started. First off, as you may have noticed, we have someone new to the YouTube streams over here.
Hello, yes, I am here.
Yes, because Tendo the Seal here has been a very big part of making this arc happen, which we will get into later. Alright, and secondly, as per usual with these commentary streams, we will not be doing any water buckets, the unwanted wardrobe, or anything like that because, you know, I want to be able to talk about this shit as myself.
That's
right.
fair.
But you are still more than welcome to purchase packs of cards.
Yes, you are.
Indubitably.
Remember, it's a new month, so we got progress bar up there.
A progress bar?
Do it. Also, on the more serious side of things, we have to address a certain elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, as many of you are aware, this arc does revolve around a certain character known as Messabel Deluge Latrine, a character whom I received from a former content creator and collaborator known as Dr. Crafty. Back in 2024, he did something we will not talk about,
Right.
so we do not associate with him anymore. So, with that said, for tonight, this is something that goes for both chat and call.
Right.
I don't want
Right.
to hear anything particularly positive or negative about Crafty for this stream, anytime he may come up in another stream, because, quite frankly, like, me personally, I feel the time for any of that has passed. He's just a guy. You know, best revenge is to live well. And, really, I don't want to turn him into freaking Voldemort, you know?
That's trivial.
Yeah.
Now, that said, a few extra rules about that. Number one, no asking about what he did. It's not something we want to talk about, and honestly, at this point, it's not my story to tell. And if you already know what he did, great. Keep it to yourself. No bringing it up at all. Likewise, no questions about where he is now, because the short answer to that is, I don't care and neither should you.
Right.
And if you do know what he's doing now, great, keep it to yourself. And because this is such a serious topic, you will get a single warning about it from the mods, so mainly Xandru and Tox. And
All I can say right now to the chat, fuck around, find out.
Oh shit!
you know it's serious.
Damn.
You'll get a single warning about it. If they'll type it into the chat, respond to your message, all that. If you do not follow that warning, you will be timed out for the rest of the stream.
Yes.
Xander only has that ability. You never made me a YouTube mod.
Okay, so then Xandru will keep an eye on it. He's better at looking at the chat anyway.
That's good. Xander reviewer, either one of you, could you pin my message of no water buckets tonight?
You know what's weird? I tried
Yeah.
to pin the message and it didn't work.
I got it.
Thank you.
There we
I
go.
could at least time people out.
Just so we don't have to reiterate it every time, you know?
Okay, so for right now, getting on to what we're actually here to talk about. Now that all that's out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess first thing I should bring up is how I came to be in possession of the character.
Go for it.
So, as many of you are aware, back in January of 2020, this should have been the first sign of what horrors were to come that year.
Oh dear.
I put out a review of Crafty's Season 3 finale, I Need a Hero Academia, in which I decided that the framing device of that review was going to be Crafty would be threatening to put my head on the body of a cat and gift it to Messabel, inspired off of a joke he did for one of Linkara's videos.
Yep.
And of course, because evil villain, mad scientist, all that, despite doing the review, he does it anyway by the end.
Yep.
And so, that has become kind of a running gag. Just a smidge of a running gag. Between
Just a hair.
my shows and streams, as well as when he was doing it, his shows and streams. Fast forward to about late 2023, early 2024. Crafty eventually said to me, just, hey, you use this character infinitely more than I do. You want to just have her. Sorry, I'm probably going to be doing that a lot tonight.
Oh dear.
You still sick?
I still got like just a little that in my throat. Anyway. So yeah, I checked with him of just like, so what you're saying is I can use this character however I want to. I can recast the character and all that. It's like, yes, all that. So, yeah, that's how I got the character. I also got to tell a story about how we cast a certain someone over here as Messy.
Hi.
So yeah, after I got the character, I almost immediately went into the process of trying to find a new voice for her. Main reasons why I didn't try to get the original voice actress for her were, one, I actually did try to get her for the I Need a Hero Academia review. Never heard back from her.
Fair.
So I figured, like, what would make this time any different?
Yeah.
And also, a little frugally, I needed someone who'd be willing to do it for free.
Right.
Oof.
Yeah, so buy more cards.
Cards, many buy.
So yeah, and just as a little heads up on that, I feel like when it comes to whether or not you're paying an actor for a role, as long as you are upfront in the audition information, which I was, that it was not a paid role, it's fine. But if you go, like, specifically seeking out an actor and expect them to do it for free, or for exposure, you're the asshole.
And,
Yeah, fair way to put it.
So yeah, I put the casting information up on castingcall.com, and got a few responses, and then one day in a voice call before stream, Tox mentions to me that she was interested in auditioning.
Oh dear.
And I tell the story all the time. My first thought as soon as she said that was, yes! Because, like, I had to think about just Tox's voice coming out of Messy's mouth for, like, 2 seconds. I'm like, that is literally the best voice I could possibly hope for. Or, like, aside from getting the original actress. So, like, I still had her do the audition process. Because, you know, to make it fair for everybody who already did audition, and B, like, on the off chance that someone was closer, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but, you know, professionalism.
Of course.
And so,
What's
yeah,
that?
Tox is now the official voice of Messy. And give me a minute, I think yeah, I need to refill my water. Give me just a minute, sorry.
At least he's staying hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
Well, as he's gonna go hydrate, let's set the chat on fire so he has a reason to have more water.
Y'all can't blame me for this one.
I know. Down, down, down the chat. Let's see. Did you drink your water? I have my water, honey. I do.
I have water because, like, the weather keeps shifting like a motherfucker over here. So, like, my sinuses are out the window.
I don't blame you. Search the emote. Okay. Fire.
Hiya!
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be fun.
Can I seriously not leave you guys alone for 5 minutes?
This was
No.
Xander's fault for once. This wasn't me. You can't blame me.
I
God
take
damn.
responsibility. I am the pyromaniac.
So, hey, Xandru,
Yes.
which of your legs do you like most?
Damn!
Okay. Oh, whoa, wait. So you shoot the favorite one, and I shoot the non-favorite.
Anyway,
Oh
so, now that we've gone over how Messy came to be part of the channel,
God, no.
now I gotta tell the story of how this arc came to be.
Okay.
Now, when I originally started putting Messy in videos, my intention was to have her around for, like, maybe a few years or so. Have her, be part of the top 5 videos, involved in different storyline stuff, all that jazz. And originally, before Crafty ended his original show, he had plans to give Messy a Green Ranger arc.
Interesting.
Now, Xandru, since you're our resident Power Rangers expert,
Indubitably.
care to explain to the chat what a Green Ranger arc is?
It's essentially having a good guy become a bad guy and becoming a good guy again, but with a new set of powers.
Yeah, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
See, I only
inspired.
watched like a few seasons.
Yeah, inspired off of the Power Ranger season where that happened with famous Green Ranger Tommy Oliver.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Jason
Rest
David
in power.
Rest in power.
Anyway, so yeah, when I decided it came time I wanted to do that, I planned on essentially picking Crafty's brain about what he was going to do with that arc so that I could try to adapt it into my show as best as I could.
Okay.
Then suddenly, what he wanted to do with it didn't matter to me at all.
Fair
There you
enough.
go.
So, and when Crafty did what he did, obviously I took to social media and posted my response to the thing, how we wouldn't be associating with him anymore. And that I plan to keep the character of Messy around. And in that, how do I phrase this? Like, in that spirit, I essentially moved that arc for Messy up to basically be the next thing that I did after the Dimensions in the Deceased arc. So, yeah, that's basically the story of how it happened. We can get into more details later as it becomes relevant.
Mhm.
One last thing before we get started actually watching the arc in question. We gotta talk about the thumbnail that Tox made for the compilation video.
Holy hell.
It's so good.
Yes.
Alright, so much like with when I had Apple do the thumbnail for the Dimensions and Deceased video, I gave Tox an outline for what I wanted this thumbnail to look like. This is what I sent her. And this is what it turned into.
It's amazing.
Good God, that is amazing.
Isn't it? It's almost as if Tox is an amazing artist or something. Get supported, nerd.
Get supported,
Exactly.
nerd. Get supported, nerd.
Key in the chat said her art is amazing. Get supported, nerd.
Yeah.
Do you still have that little short like time lapse I sent you?
It's somewhere in the chat. I didn't get that set up, but
Oh.
yeah, this turned out amazing.
Oh God, yes.
So yeah, with that, let's get started.
Yes.
Let's see, the following, there's the first typo. Following is supposed to spell with a W, so whoops.
That's how it goes.
I'm sorry to be that guy. I'm sorry, reviewer mode is activated in me.
Xandru,
Wow, Xandru, I'm so worried
if we
about
had, Should we find a way? Should we find a way for me to shoot him too? I'm just saying.
Well,
Is there a way
that's
to
you
make
are.
that work? That is true.
Anyway, yes, these were originally intended to be viewed alongside the original reviews. One of the few times that statement is actually 100% true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so many times in a lot more recent storyline videos where, like, what the actual review was didn't matter to the storyline.
Right.
My tablet's not working, so I'm gonna have to reboot my computer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, we can sit here and wait
Okay.
while Tux does that. How are you
Thank
doing,
you.
Jack? Buy more cards.
Cards, many buy.
Also, keep in mind, just because we don't have the unwanted wardrobe available tonight, we still do have those dudes with the lore.
That is true.
I will say, if you play cards from that collection, have a question in mind, ideally with, like, this arc in mind.
Fair enough. Speaking of, I just realized, should we get into my how I
Oh, we'll
got
get to
involved
that.
in
We'll
this
get
thing?
to that.
Okay.
Like, patience, Seal, patience.
Fair enough. Just thought I might as well ask.
Okay, well, the chat is being on fire and being exploded. Keyblade asks, anyone going to see the lunar eclipse?
I probably not. It's a little cloudy over here.
Oh.
Really.
Freaking Tough Rose working on to get the Amnesia Psyduck in Pokemon Stadium. Good luck on that.
Guys, why is it when we have to take a small little break, you always gotta set the chat on fire?
Because it is the power of the chat that must do.
I'm sorry.
They do not
I'm sorry,
must.
reviewer. Your YouTube audience seems to be a bunch of arsonists.
This is why they call it a flame war.
Ha! You pond! I'm proud of you, buddy.
Yeah, Xander, you know what I'm proud of?
Oh God, what?
Damn!
Gee,
I'm
I wonder
so
what you're
worried
proud
about
of.
you, buddy.
No, please, no. Let's see. Keyblade says that.
Hold on. Yes, I think it started on a Xandrew stream and it spread. So it's your fault, Xandrew!
Yeah.
A minute. Jonathan, you okay? Hold on. Who did the self-report?
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right.
Nothing beats a good beach day.
So what made you decide to bring us all to the beach anyway?
Oh, you know, it's been kind of stressful lately, so we thought that this would be a fun way to help everyone relax.
Uh-huh. And there is no ulterior motive, right?
You're not subtle.
Now,
Yeah.
okay, so
A man of. Go ahead.
so true story.
Okay.
Yes.
So this obviously came out around like July of 2025.
Mhm.
I have had this review in the back of my mind since like at least 2023, if not 2022.
Okay.
The only reason why it took me so long to do this review is because like I knew I wanted to do it either in July or August, and every year I kept forgetting to get the assets done. And hell, even with this, I wanted more of the cast in their swimsuits, but I just couldn't get around to getting all of them done.
It's fair.
But I
You're
think
gonna
the
make
ones
sure
we
that
got
my
look pretty good.
audio bleed from the next room.
Is that a Nintendo? Oh,
Audio
don't worry
bleed
about it.
from the next room. It's fine.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Also, just something I do find very funny about starting this arc with this review. Like, first off, it like worked out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because being out in the ocean is going to be the catalyst for setting this whole thing off.
There you go. Oh, that's
Yep.
a nice little detail right there, actually.
And secondly, this review, when I first came up maybe not when I first came up with it, but at some point, there was going to be a Crafty joke in here. Specifically, like, you guys remember the joke in the review that I made where Mr. It says to reviewer, "See, I told you mermaids have butts."
Oh my god.
Damn.
Originally, what that was gonna be was reviewer saying, "I told Crafty mermaids have butts," and then it would cut to a clip that I had saved from one of Crafty's streams where he and I actually had a conversation about that.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
So yeah, I just find that kind of ironic.
Indeed. Also, wow,
None.
reviewer with a beach episode. Who would have guessed it?
I know,
Yep.
right? I do like kind of like this detail of me draping the scarf around like it's a towel or something.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
I also do like honestly, this was a cheap way to make sure that I didn't have to do anything with Mystic's hand here. Instead of her resting her hand on her sword, the way she usually is, she has a little inner tube.
Right.
Sure.
Right. I do believe you.
Straight man.
Okay, I will also say Messy Swimsuit here was based on a design that Crafty had for it.
Ooh.
So new future bathing suit?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I still like the design.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, here it is.
Well, well, there's a signal I haven't seen in a long time.
Okay, Tendo, now we can talk about it.
Here we go.
Okay.
So,
Let's do this. You want to start?
So yeah. So the big thing about this arc was it is the first full like crossover arc we've ever done with, of course, Tendo
Indeed.
using their villain, Dr. Carquist.
Exactly.
So I honestly don't remember what sparked the idea. Just kind of the idea of giving another mad scientist partial credit for creating Messy. And just the more I thought about the ideas for it, it's like, Carquist would work for this.
Honestly.
So I asked Tendo if they'd be down for doing this, and obviously they said yes.
Exactly.
Anything you want to add on that, Tendo?
I remember this one actually took quite a bit of negotiating. Don't get me wrong, I really want to work with you. I was down for it, but Carquist is one of those characters who, every time I handle her on some level, I do want to be more careful about her characterization because there's a lot of aspects to her that are more subtle. So
Yeah, I think we can get a little bit more into that later down the line with the like full reveal of her.
fair enough. But as a result, it took quite a bit of negotiating to get it just right, but it did work out in the end, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Xandru has built himself a robot daughter named Dora. I still say he and I need to start a support group for green guys with artificial daughters.
Yeah, well,
Still, go ahead, reviewer.
the rare instance of me having storyline relevance during the actual review.
I know.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like, I think what actually happened with that was originally that episode was going to be just like a random review, and I was just going to throw that in randomly somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then Xandru put in the Patreon request to have me review his second season,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, wait a minute. That's the season where he introduces Dora.
You know.
And I'm just
You
like,
know.
fuck, I have to do this bit specifically.
Yay! Also, I do love the thumbnail you made for the green guys with artificial dollars.
Artificial.
When you think about it, when you think about Carquist is one of the green parents of artificial daughters.
But do you really want her in your support group?
That's true.
Yeah, no. Fair enough.
Also, Xandru, it sounded like you had something else to mention.
No, I think that was it. Oh yeah. Like I enjoyed the thumbnail that you made, and no, I think that I lost it, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I always knew Xandru would lose it in the end.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really
But it's okay, reviewer, because you found it.
boo.
Bad.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Messy, what was up with that interruption?
How dare.
We were kind of in the middle of something.
I'm sorry. I guess it's been a while since we've done a top 5 video, and I was getting antsy.
Well, no more of that, alright? I promise we'll do another top 5 soon.
And yeah, the next the next video we did after that was the top 5 My Hero Academia characters.
I
Which
had
I do
so
like.
many
Which I
lines.
do like. That was nice. That was a nice way to handle that.
Yep. Also, true fact, part of the reason why I wanted that one to be the next video for that, to follow up on that, and specifically the My Hero topic, honestly kind of going back to the I Need a Hero Academia thing.
Ooh.
Ah.
Fair enough.
Like I do, there was a line that was intentionally referencing the fact that Messi has canonically met Class 1A.
True.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that is something also important to keep in mind. Like all of the original Crafty show is still canon to reviewer. We just don't really discuss it anymore.
Right.
That's fair.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, just the subtle little laugh.
Yep.
What is Carquist, the entity?
Hold on, Tendo, give us a Carquist human.
Human.
Oh god, that's
Great.
creepy.
This was interesting to make.
Yep.
What happened down here?
What happened down here? It's messy. What makes you think I did this? Did I do this? I guess I did. I'm so sorry. I'll get this cleaned up right away.
Messy is not a supervillain. Come on, that's not fair. Besides, it's not like Messy is the first former villain we've brought in.
It's true.
It's very true, yeah.
She really needs alignment tolerance training.
Right? Oh my god, Master King brings a good point. Messabel, she splatooned the place.
God damn it.
Oh my god! That works so good! Oh my god. Toxic, if I have enough money to commission you, Messabel dressed as a Splatoon character. Or at least in an outfit.
I would have to get permission from Green One
Yeah, fucking do
because
it.
it is his. Oh,
What is it with internet reviewers and recruiting former villains? Look. Sometimes people aren't all bad. They just need an extra helping hand.
Yeah, like a
Well,
like
look, there's some nuances here.
Look,
Yeah.
here's the important part.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with sorry.
Oh my god.
I still can't believe I was able to get like 5 packs from the second edition restock that happened today.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
Also,
was the starts of what is essentially the theme of this arc. The sins of the child aren't the sins of the parent. Something that I realized we actually got started at the beginning of the previous arc with Moki.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
They're not
another
evil,
review
they're just run
down.
that
Time
way.
to get some grub.
Okay, true story with how I quote unquote edited the food flying around here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just recorded what tits?
Reviewer.
What? I'm talking about the Twitch integrated throwing system.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about the birds.
Oh my god.
No, those would be the blue-footed boobies.
Oh my
No, isn't there a bird called a tit?
There
I
is.
think so.
I don't know. My hands are in the air on this one.
There are so many birds with fun names. Man, DoorDash has become aggressive.
Yep, there is a tit.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. We were just having dinner and suddenly Messy started throwing food around.
Not
She's
helped
doing great.
by the fact that Telia and Later tried to get in on it.
Okay, so like on that line, there was originally gonna be like after this when like reviewers talking to Messy, he was also gonna have a conversation with leader Telia and Kadir about not encouraging this kind of thing
Okay.
and how they were also grounded.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I wanted to do, if I was gonna do a joke of like, hey, you guys are grounded. Like, you can't enforce that. Do you want me to get Mistis over here? Never mind. They all run to their rooms. But I
Nice.
eventually cut it just to like simplify things a bit.
Plus,
Yeah, I
it probably
guess
works
that's
better
fair.
for the tone.
Yeah.
Well, that's not as bad as Kadir willfully supplying them with more ammo.
Is everyone okay?
We sent everyone else back upstairs. We were hoping you could help calm Messy down. You know, being her cat and all.
Oh, ha ha, you're hilarious.
I like to think. So.
Oh.
And that's the moment we knew she fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That is also just a consistent character thing of Mistis. She thinks that both Reviewer and Reviewette are hilarious.
I mean, she's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, true.
Damn it, Tendo, you broke up the flow. It's like, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. True.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Look,
True.
look. You have to switch it up on the third for a rule of 3 to work. You can't just do the exact same thing all 3 times.
What are you, a Mario boss fight?
Hey, that was pumpkin pie. That's pumpkin pie in her face. Yep.
Oh my god.
I think like the only reason why I did a pumpkin pie was because it was the only like good PNG of a pie I could find.
And let's face it, the innuendo would have been a bit too far.
I wasn't gonna do a cream pie.
Oh, thank
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And also you could say that like Pamela had that ready for dessert.
Probably.
God. Pamela.
Okay. No more Miss Nice Watcher.
Going back to this thing of Mistis's anger issues.
Whoa. What?
I will
Buffy
say
Python.
I think I should have edited that food coming down a little faster.
I will say it has Monty Python energy, and I kind of love it.
Fair enough.
Hit me.
I'd say about 12 courses.
I was also gonna do a joke where like one additional thing hits Messy in the head. It's like, make that 13.
Ah.
I
would've been
wish
fun.
you did.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
So, you want to tell me what that was about?
I am so sorry. I have no idea what came over me. I was just suddenly overcome with the urge to throw food around.
Look, I have no idea why you've been acting up lately, but it needs to stop. You're better than this.
Stop trying to sound like my dad.
I'm not trying to...
Okay, I feel like there was like a little bit of misunderstanding in the comments about what the intention of that line was. The intention wasn't so much to suggest that reviewer was specifically sounding like Crafty, but more just like trying to sound like a parent in general.
You're not my dad. Shut up.
Exactly.
There you go.
Fair
I
enough.
do what
Fair
I
way to
want.
handle it.
Speaking of your dad, I just don't want you ending up like him. Please just clean up the dining hall and get to bed.
Okay.
Aw.
Reviewer, we're being hailed. Doc, this is a house, not a starship. Quite frankly, combining the two would just be silly.
Subtle reference to boldly flee.
Very subtle.
Subtle.
Fuck.
And by subtle, I mean the opposite of subtle.
And by subtle, I mean completely unsubtle.
Master Ranger, just to let you
typical
know.
rebel teenager trope.
Yeah,
Reviewer
know.
I was gonna say reviewer let.
Although
Xander
space art
for a
could be
second.
fun. Anyway. Yeah, Messy's only one, I think. No, okay. Something we gotta bring up about that.
Okay, go for it, please.
Technically, let's see. She first premiered on Crafty's show in 2017, so that would make her 9 now. As of this year.
What the hell?
Yeah.
And you put her in all these slutty outfits, reviewer.
However, we gotta establish one thing.
Okay.
The rate of maturity for different species.
This sounds like this is sounding like an unfortunate excuse.
Okay, let me put it like this. You know elves.
This isn't getting better.
Just hear me out on this. You know elves live an insanely long time.
Yeah.
Right.
So here's the thing. By the time they're 18 in human years of legal age, they're still like the maturity of like a 7-year-old. You're not gonna tap that, are you? Correct answer is no.
True.
But she was 18. No, she was. Her maturity is like that of a 7-year-old, so that's a no. Whereas Messy, her maturity on both a physical and mental level is more in like mid to late 20s.
Just
Maybe we should get off
That's
this topic before this gets
yeah.
before
I was
this gets
going
any
to,
worse.
and then you guys continue talking.
Sorry. Let's get to it.
Just answer the call.
Well.
There she is.
Reviewer. We meet at last.
Okay, so like true story, I was originally going to edit Carquist's lip flaps the same way that Tendo does. But then
I understand why you didn't.
Because I started thinking about trying to do that for an upcoming sequence. And then I just went, oh, hell no!
Yes, this is something. Not to be too critical, I get it. You have a lot faster of an output than I do, but that kind of just the mouth being open thing always did. It did mess with me, but I completely get it. I completely understand. It's your style. I'm not criticizing.
Yeah, like
it's something I did not want to do, and I wanted. And luckily, due to my training back in college and like voice training and phonetics, I was able to put together at least something decent for lip sync.
Yeah, it's just like again, I was going to do it. I actually started editing it like that. But yeah, then I thought about it was like given how much work it was taking to do it, and then thinking about doing a later sequence doing it like that, I was just like, oh fuck no, never mind.
I get it, trust me.
Dr. Carquist.
Now, something funny about that. Tendo informed me that I was pronouncing her name wrong.
Yeah, it's Carquist, not Carquist.
It's reviewer. How can you disgrace the name of Dr. Carquist? What's wrong with you?
Like this. Cara bitch.
Fair.
Like, I think the joke that I came up with Nintendo was just like, you know what? Reviewers doing it on purpose now.
Ah. Oh my god, reviewer! Technically speaking, you're having your Linkara moment with Dr. Insano.
Oh,
I elaborate on that, please.
Remember, Insano is a character owned by Spoonie, whereas Linkara is his own character, and they had this kind of crossover thing going on with themselves, so...
Yeah. Damn. That wasn't even intentional. Holy shit.
Nice.
Yep.
The new
Dr. Terry Quick.
Oh, God.
Y'all do realize that Carquist would be watching this stream, and you're all going to be on her list if you keep insulting her name, right?
Oh, gee.
Hold on. I got one more.
No.
Dr. Carapace.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna go plus ultra with this one.
Huh?
Dr. Karen.
Damn.
Funny enough, that actually was a major inspiration for her name.
Really?
Really?
Literally, her name is a mix of the terms of Karen and Aquarius.
Damn.
Tendo, I applaud you. That's amazing.
Yeah. I am not kidding. That's where I got the name from.
That's amazing.
I see my reputation precedes me. Good. Then we can skip the introductions.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing much. Just a token, merely a trifle. What I want from you.
Now, believe it or not, I did not write that.
Yeah, we actually wrote a large amount of this script together. That came in during the voice recording because it seemed too perfect to not add in.
Yeah, the line was just, oh, nothing much. And then when you sent me the voice clip, it was like, of course. Of course you added that.
Yes.
Is to return what is mine.
What the hell are you
Also,
talking about?
yes,
We don't have anything.
Yes, it is actually my voice.
Yes.
I do use a voice changer I do alter the voice in editing software, but yeah, that is my voice for characters.
Of yours?
Not true. You've given refuge to a little creation of mine. I believe you call her Messabel.
Messy's not yours. She was created by...
The idiotic Florida man. Tell me, reviewer, have you found it odd that a fool with no real scientific background is able to accidentally create a living being by throwing a series of random cleaning chemicals into a toilet?
Actual story of Messy's creation.
Yep.
And that is something that I do love doing is, like first off, like, technically the term is retcon with stuff like this.
Yep.
But I do like looking back on something old and building upon it in a fun way. Hey, just like this, like, yeah, how did that work? Like, you wouldn't expect to just throw a bunch of random cleaning chemicals and create life.
Yep.
Master Ranger, it's Florida. That's Tuesday for us.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, good thing today's Monday.
Oh, God, absolutely.
I was gonna say there's some weird ass laws in like Florida. It's funny.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I'm scared to look at California.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh dear.
Into a toilet.
Lady, if you'd seen half the weird shit we've dealt with over the last 13 years, nothing would surprise you.
Oh, I agree. Our little universe is home to many strange oddities, from magic keys to talking seals.
Yeah, just a fun little reference of how weird the reviewer-verse is.
Yeah.
I've yet to explore the rest of it.
You've seen weird shit on your show. Don't start.
Apparently,
Don't even.
I need you guys to hear this one law though. I just looked it up.
Okay.
Go for it.
It is illegal to sing in a public place while attired in a swimsuit.
Oh jeez.
Florida, what the hell?
Like,
Oh.
the one thing that has to be more fascinating, I'm sure that's what they call a blue law, which is, like, it's a law that is technically on the books, but it's so obscure and nobody really cares about it enough to actually enforce it. But what's interesting about those is that there has to be a story behind it.
There has to be a story about this one, too. If an elephant is left tied to a parking meter, if the parking fee has been... The parking fee has to be paid just as it would be for a vehicle.
Look, there's an old saying my uncle used to say about this thing. Whenever you see what seems like a stupidly obvious warning or a law that makes no sense, you know the only reason it's there is because someone else already fucked it up first.
Yep.
Oh,
It is
God.
illegal to skateboard without a license.
Well, that's common sense right there.
And Autobot Production makes a good point. And yet, there's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play basketball.
That is true.
I am surprised. I brought this up when I reviewed, like, John Oliver's take on it, which, by the way, I need to review the follow-up to that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm surprised that, like, basketball officials haven't put that in the book just for shits and giggles.
They made a whole joke about that in Inside Job.
Oh, yeah. Like, I am convinced that if Inside Job got a third season, that Buddy would have become a regular character.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Creation as Messabel couldn't happen without a certain X factor. Or would it be more appropriate to say K factor?
Yeah, that's another one Tendo just threw in.
Yeah, as soon as we're looking through the lines, I realized that makes a lot of sense.
Just she is that much of a fucking egomaniacal maniac.
I was gonna say she's grade A narcissist, so yeah.
Oh, totally. That's the thing, though. She has a very big ego. She's just not ruled by it.
Ah, interesting.
She very much has her eyes on the job above it, the job and her goals above everything else. But as long as it doesn't interfere with her goals, yeah, she'll totally give in to her ego.
Damn.
Wow.
And I am to assume that you provided said factor?
It was around 7 years ago now. I was experimenting with a liquid metal for a personal project of mine. However, I was unable to get it to work as I envisioned, so I scrapped the prototype and ejected the metal out to sea.
And you expect us to believe that metal ended up in a toilet in Florida?
Modern plumbing is quite the wonder. You'd be surprised.
It's
where
also
water
Florida.
really comes from.
Yeah, also, so something I gotta bring up about that whole bit. Tendo and I actually had a bit of back and forth about what exactly the project was. Because originally my idea was that she was just working on creating a slime creature of some kind. But Tendo informed me, if my camera will stop being a butt, there we go. But Tendo informed me that Carquist isn't really a just general mad scientist.
Yeah. She is a roboticist. That is a very specific part of the character. That's one of the things that annoys me in a lot of media, how they just treat science as just an overall thing when no, there's a bunch of different fields in it. That's one of those weird pet peeves I've had with a lot of scientist characters, and I did not want to do that with mine.
Fair enough. I don't mind doing that with Riseno because, you know, he's a bit on Dr. Insano. So.
Yeah.
Who doesn't specialize in a specific field, it's just science!
Right.
Yeah.
What? So what are you? I am a doctor. A doctor of what? Of science! What kind of science? Science-y science!
It is science!
Well, I'm science-y!
So yeah, you specifically described basically her deal. Her major was in robotics with minor in gadgetry and minors in biology, chemistry, and gadgeteering.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like I think the immediate counter proposal you made was to have it be microbots.
Yes.
Like, that was the kind of thing. It was just like, I mean, I'll do it if it makes more sense for the character, but I'm not crazy about it.
I think the character would be nanomachines.
Yeah, whatever it was, like, didn't matter how small of an aspect it was. I didn't want to imply that there was a part of Messy that wasn't goop.
Fair enough.
So we came up with the compromise of liquid metal.
Yeah, basically T1000 style liquid metal. And that's kind of the way it worked out.
I can never remember what the liquid metal was called in Terminator 2. I need to remember it.
7 years ago, I thought Messy made her debut 9 years ago. Well, okay, keep in mind, first off, this came out middle of last year.
Yeah.
And like, it would be, like, 9 years sometime later down this year.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Messy isn't going anywhere. Me.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just like to gloat. Love the classic villain monologue. Oh, maybe I'm just stalling you long enough to get a trace on the metal in Messabel's body so I can activate the recall program.
I mean, either way, we appreciate it for the exposition.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was also another compromise, considering Carquist doesn't really have the tech to just warp something out of Hat Hall. She's not an interdimensional. She's not a physicist. That's kind of more interdimensional science.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of had to do a compromise of doing a recall so that Messy would leave herself.
Messy!
Messy's room, designed by Tox.
Very nice.
I like how you let me put the Remuer plush on.
Yeah,
top.
that.
Yes, I love it.
I mean, it's very in character.
It is.
Like, my headcanon for this is that we gave that to Messy, hoping that she would stop insisting Reviewer would be her cat. Didn't work.
Yeah. I also like how, because she is a more recent addition into the group, it is a large amount unfurnished, almost as if that she could add more stuff to it later. Because it is a pretty empty room, and it fits for a newer character in the cast.
Yeah,
that was totally intentional.
I think the instructions I gave for this was kind of themed to a bathroom, which is why we got, like, the tile checkerboard thing right here, I assume.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm sorry if you thought that was an insult. I didn't mean it. I actually meant that positively. I am so sorry.
No, I'm like, no, I'm rolling with it. No, totally
Okay.
intentional, guys.
And then also, I think the other thing was I want a waterbed.
Yeah. That interesting interpretation of what?
Yeah.
I did.
I like it.
I did a lot of sketches of because I've seen aquarium beds, which I thought would be cool, but I didn't like how it looked, kind of thing.
I do also like the ceiling decorations all up here.
Yeah.
Bubbles in the sea.
Bubbles! Bubbles! My bubbles.
He likes bubbles.
That fucking laugh.
Yep.
Where am I?
Simple. You're home, my dear.
Well, that's creepy.
God, that's so good.
Yep.
So you're telling me you're my mother?
I must admit, I wasn't aware of it myself until somewhat recently. But I see quite the potential in our little reunion.
Potential?
It'd be nice to have another creation I could bring into the family business.
What business?
Why, the business of villainy, my dear.
Okay, so for that one, I think we also had a bit of back and forth about whether or not Carquist sees herself as a villain.
And I sort of admit from the beginning, she does. She's not that she sees herself, though, as more of a villain for the greater good type deal, in that if my good goals have to be achieved by evil means to do so, then I might as well be the villain. That's kind of a major aspect of the character.
Mm-hmm.
Not great or good.
Yes, exactly.
Man.
A business that you have sadly been neglecting for some time. Not since that foolish beanpole sent you to live with the Emerald Hipster.
Okay, so I will say this. While I said we're treating Crafty with a level of neutralness, I did like coming up with the creative, like, derogatory nicknames.
Yeah.
I remember you asked me to just write in a line for that, and that's what I came up with, and you just laughed your ass off when I had it.
Oh yeah, Emerald
used yours.
Hipster for reviewer.
Yes.
Just like, okay.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
Which way Carquist would be the seaweed witch.
I mean, between the beard and the scarf, can you really tell me that is not a qualifier?
I mean, yeah, you kind of do look like a hipster sometimes.
Honestly, yeah.
Not as much as Mr. Cover, though. Mr. Cover is straight up just a hipster.
Oh, totally.
Absolutely.
So, when did I tell you guys that whenever I hang out with my local friends, I always wear that hat?
No.
Oh my god, you are a hipster!
Oh my god!
I just like how it looks, okay?
You're the hipster of your friend group.
Oh my god!
I just think it's a neat hat! I'm not trying to make any kind of statement with it, I just like the hat!
Sure, I totally believe you, 100%, no doubt whatsoever.
I mean, to be fair, you are that dude with a hat.
But isn't Mr. Hit the one with the hat? It's a singular
both-
hat. There can't.
Singular hat! Like, for the purpose of the channel name, it is the one with the hat.
Right.
True.
Actually, like, just fun story about that.
Go for it.
So, like, I've had that hat for years. And I used to wear it to... When I was doing theater in college, I used to wear that hat to rehearsals all the time.
Ah.
And one day we had rehearsal during St. Patty's Day. In fact, hold on a second.
No.
Oh, no, he might be grabbing the hat.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Everyone panic.
So yeah, instead of wearing this hat...
Oh my god!
I wore this hat.
That's
my
amazing.
word.
I gotta show you my green hat later.
Hipster.
You're not beating the allegations, dude.
You're not beating the
I just like how it looks. I think it's neat.
hipster. It has a pin on it. You hipster.
It's Sora. Look at.
Okay, that's cute. Also,
Nice.
you are not beating the Link. Oh my god, with the Fedora hat, you are not beating the Linkara allegations of being our generation's Linkara. If I gotta be honest.
Fuck. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Are you
Sure,
sure
totally
about
believe
that?
you, 100%.
Are you? You know what? Reviewer, are you cocksure?
I am cocksure.
Oh damn, he's cocksure.
Hey, don't insult him like that.
Oh, that's right. I suppose you would defend your precious kitty. Not that he seems to appreciate the affection that you so willingly grant him.
Yeah, so like, kind of the idea of that was to kind of be like, come on, you know you're a villain. You're forcing someone into the role of kitten.
Okay, but you are kitten.
Kitty.
I mean, come on! I scratched your beard and you went away from it, so of course you're a cat.
Did you have to tell the chat that?
Dude.
I'm gonna smack you.
I know that. I know
out to the world.
we've been wanting to tell more stories about the trip, but you could have kept that one to yourself.
Yeah.
Didn't I talk about that before?
You talked about it like to us because it happened while you were
Anyway,
you guys were being.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't you see? You have that villainous spark within you. If only he and those other heroes weren't holding you back.
Hold me back from what?
Your potential. Look at you, an evil little flower. Still a little sapling, just a sprout.
So yeah, we have upgraded from doing songs from Tangled the series to songs from Tangled the movie.
Yep.
Alright, now, true story about this. When we were working on this, I had 2 ideas for the song here. One was this, and the other was a song called Evil Like Me from the first Descendants movie. Like, honestly, in my opinion, the only good song in that movie. And
like, you left it up to me, I think, at the time, and I said this one because, I'll be honest, I have very little knowledge or care about Descendants whatsoever, so it felt like I'd be working off material I have no clue what I'm doing with.
Yeah. So yeah, it was that, and also just for the joke of me constantly using Tangled songs in this show. How long till you run out of Tangled songs? Well, let's see.
There's like 3 seasons.
Yeah, like, I think I still got, like, most of season 1 that I could pull from.
And there's also the other songs from the movie.
Yeah.
True.
Like, I've often joked about this, like, between Reviewer, probably those dudes with that Chronicles, and Mr. Cover, eventually every Tangled song is gonna end up on my channel in some form or another.
Wouldn't surprise me. You really have an obsession with that movie, don't you?
It's a good movie. And a good TV show. I highly recommend it.
I love the TV show.
Oh, same. From what I've seen of it, I haven't seen too much beyond season 1.
When I tell you this, Tendo, that just Varian is just like Kid Lucifer, I am not exaggerating.
Alright.
Don't you want to make your enemies cower?
Oh.
But with me, you can exert your power. Let's face it, they always knew this day was coming. Soon one day you'd put them all to rest. Well, call their bet. Smash those pests. Mother knows best.
Yeah, so, like, this was an interesting writing session.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to make this parody work.
Trust me, as someone who's had experienced a lot of parody work in my show.
Yep.
This was just a gold mine for me to work off of.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
Oh, I think I know what you just noticed. Go ahead.
The stock image watermark.
Yep.
Wait, what?
You never noticed that?
No, I did not.
Right here.
There's like
right here.
I never noticed that because of the bright lighting. Oh my god, I've been using a stock image this whole time!
Tendo, we didn't want you to find out this way.
Well, I'm deleting that image from my folder for that one.
Honestly,
wow!
like, I noticed that while I was editing the video together, and I just assumed you knew.
I did not!
It reminds me of I'm just gonna I know it's fun. But okay, so when they ported Okami over to Wii, they lost the cover art for it.
Oh no.
So they just took it from like a website and stuff. And I need you guys to see, and I'll put it in sidebar,
Oh god.
that there is a watermark in the Okami Wii cover art. Can you see it?
Honestly, no.
It's near the mouth. It's IGN.
Oh my god.
They took it from IGN.
That's
of all
crazy.
places.
Oh my god.
No, fuck it. What up, Gracie? Question for Tendo. Does Carquist have any particular favorite Disney songs?
Ooh, that's a tough one, considering she is...
Like, is she a Disney fan at all?
very casual if she is.
Mm.
She's not exactly a big hyper fan like a lot of us. Because after all, she's very much. That's the thing with Carquist. She's very goal oriented. She has a mission, and she will fulfill it at any cost, basically.
I do think at this point, though, Jenny is, though, right?
No, she just doesn't. Jenny does not get in the way of that mission.
Well, no,
No,
I'm
I mean,
saying
that's why-
Jenny is a Disney fan.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason I recently put her in Belle cosplay.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
Mother knows best. Listen to your mother.
Okay, this was a pain in the ass for me to edit just for one reason. Because, so one thing that I like about a lot of my character designs is how mostly symmetrical they are.
Yeah.
So that I can flip characters, looking either direction and not have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda can't do that!
Yeah. Fair. Yeah, she's a bit different in that regard.
Both
You're not
the
believing
arm
her.
and the eye here. It's kind of
Yeah.
important.
And the shirt too. Good lord. The shirt on the lab coat. Good lord, she is a symmetric. She is Death the Kid's worst nightmare.
I was about to say, Death the Kid would hate her.
I was gonna say
Yes.
I prefer characters that are asymmetrical because I feel like it helps you, your eye move around the character more.
Here's the thing. In general terms of animation and such, both symmetry and asymmetry have their place in character design.
Yeah.
But for the
Absolutely.
purposes of a show like this,
Fair enough.
for shits and giggles, said no. Maybe for the future, I don't know if it'll ever come up more on your show than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe make a version of Carquist's model that has the arms flipped so that you can do that.
Every time I need to do an inverse shot, I usually do just go into my program and recreate it using the other way as a literal separate image.
Mm.
So yeah, that's why I have way too many images of her.
Mother knows best. One way or another, you can give them quite a scare. Ruffian thug knows much too simple. Think much bigger. A play, yes, perhaps even more. I'll achieve my dream and stop no more. It's too exciting. Mother's here now.
I don't know why. That just makes me laugh so much.
There's a certain image I'm surprised you didn't use for that particular soundbite.
Which one?
Let me put it in the sidebar. Hold on. So you can find it. Because I sent you, I think, all of the images of the time for this sort of thing.
Mm.
Hold on, let me pull that up. Sorry, I'm working off of different media files
No worries.
here.
William Gracie asked the question. Let's see. And now I wonder if Carquist and Jenny might try to brush up on Disney so Dr. K can get a better idea of what she can expect from her Disney enthusiastic enemies, or is that spoilers?
I don't know. That's up to Nintendo.
That'd be weird.
I think she would not see the point in it because it's
Yeah.
meaningless.
I mean, to be fair, look at the weapons we have.
True.
Cute.
Knowledge of Disney
There it
is
is.
knowledge of the references we make in our battle tactics.
That is true. Found it. It's in the sidebar.
I don't remember if I got that image or not. I don't know. Just the KH Lord? No, that would cause her brain to fry.
It's the only way to
People have,
defeat her.
people have died studying KH lore.
Mother will help train you. Darling, here's what I suggest. see the drama scheme with Mother. Mother knows best. Mother gave you brains, far more than your brothers.
I do love that.
Smarter than 2 metal guys. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Father than your brothers. Hey! I think that was one of the earliest jokes I came up with for this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was saying how to say the poor brothers. Like, come on, it's obviously true with Hydro.
Yeah, Hydro's a dumbass.
With Bravo, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Bravo is a schemer. He's not too much of an idiot, but you know what? She's buffing her up. It would make sense to stretch things out a bit, you know?
Yeah.
Either way.
All right.
Father gave you evil.
Yeah, gonna be the last visual of Crafty who'll see on this show.
If I will make a small criticism, I always felt when I first saw this, because of the darkness of the spotlight versus that, it makes it hard for him to to actually make out the silhouette.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't want to show his face, but at the same time, you're right, it made, because of the setup, it made it hard to see.
Yeah.
There could have been a way to make it work, but oh well.
Oh god.
Hindsight.
This joke.
You're underdressed.
Underdressed.
Yeah. It is literally just a front.
Ah.
Immature and clumsy, still you could eat them up alive. Be who you are, a product of my greatness. With just
I love that turnaround.
And if I might say, just a bit of destiny. I'm just saying, 'cause I love you.
Okay. That was another discussion we had.
Hmm?
It was like, I think I originally was gonna have her say it the way Mother Gothel does in the movie, like, because I love you.
Yeah, I just didn't felt the character was too demeaning, but just having it love the word as opposed to some weird woobification felt a bit weird in the moment, you know?
Yeah.
Especially since she is supposed to be on the older side, personality-wise.
Well, I mean, how old is Mother Gothel?
Yes.
True, but yeah, I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm talking about Messy here.
Okay, yeah.
It would fit. She would realize, yeah, that's demeaning. That goes against what I'm trying to get here.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mother understands. Mother's here to help you. All I have is one.
Okay, like that thing of her like grabbing like the what is that, the Carquisium?
The crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that image, I remember I used that specifically just because that was the closest thing to that was in the images you sent me.
Yeah.
What did you have in mind?
Fun fact about slime creatures. They can change their mass by retaining liquid.
Your point?
Go play.
So yeah.
I will say,
Oh boy.
I think what could have worked really good is if her eyes just like turned fully green or something like that to make the effect work. Maybe.
Hmm.
That's
quite in
me.
that
I'm okay.
moment.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah. One thing.
Ah.
Yeah. Nothing. Go ahead.
Go Tendo.
Yeah, nothing. I have to wait till something comes up later.
Okay.
Yeah.
She loves to post her face on stuff, so she again the ego of all time.
Again, huge ego. She has a gigantic ego. She's just not ruled by it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. She's not boxed.
Look, she's not she's not the kind of person who will prioritize her ego over her plans, but I think saying that she's not ruled by it is a bit much.
Exactly. She's not Vox here, is what I'm saying.
Mm. Like I said, a female Dr. Robotnik.
You're telling me you have no idea where they are?
Look, if we knew where to find Carquist, we would have done it by now.
Okay, so, like, true story, I actually asked Tendo, like, they didn't edit Reviewer and It here, but the rest of it was their editing. Because, my video editing software is shit with chroma key.
Meanwhile, mine uses it very well, so...
Like, I'm still surprised how well you were able to key out the background of... that I sent you for your latest video.
Those skills with this thing.
Reviewer, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is we found Messy. The bad news is so is the entire coast of California. What?
I don't know why I love that joke. Just like, we found her, and so is the entire coast of California.
Yep.
So is this explained on Nintendo show? So I gotta watch their storyline compilations.
Yeah. Is what explained on my thing? I'm confused by what you mean by what is what explained.
I don't know.
Yeah, fair.
Sinnoh was asking how many children does Carquist have?
If you include, what's her name? Squid Maid.
Juliet.
Juliet. If you include Juliet, I think, and if you include Messy now, I think the total is 5.
Yeah, it is 5, because normally it'd be 4, but let's just say tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Where's Aquaman when you need him? He's being
He's
Aquaman.
Dead. He's dead.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Do you just have, like, his skeleton in the bottom of, like, the ocean, like, in those, like, aquariums?
Just sitting next to, like, a treasure chest that just goes...
Oh, God.
No, Aquaman's one of those fish trophies that that flips open when you pass by, singing "Here's a little song I wrote, like to take it note for note."
That visual is funny as hell. Oh, just having Aquaman on a plaque, turning his head to start singing.
Oh my God. Anyway, the answer to that one is Hydro. Hydro was the oldest. That's why he's so dumb. It's because his AI is the oldest model.
There you go.
He tries.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Reports are coming in of a giant slime creature just off the west coast of the United States? What kind of tabloid bulldookie is this?
I wonder who that is.
I don't know.
Clearly it can't be Xandru. He has hair.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so actual true story. So, for those not in the know, like, I briefly covered this when I was reviewing the... What did you call it? Woman Beneath the Waves?
The Woman Beneath the Waves arc.
Yeah, Nintendo's Woman Beneath the Waves arc. More specifically, in their review of Soren, there was a bit that Nintendo did where Carquist was trying to get past Disney security with her army of robots.
Yeah, it was Carquist trying to get back to the test, yeah.
Yeah. And it was just the metal detector run by this one security guy who was voiced by Xandru.
Yeah.
Bye.
And it eventually just, like, by the end of the video, quits his job. So, when I decided I needed a news anchor for this bit, I pitched to Nintendo, what if we use that same character? Just turn him into the review reverse equivalent of the pimply, squeaky voiced teen from The Simpsons.
Like, why in the world are people? Let's put the giant slime woman, man.
That sounded more Shaggy.
Yeah, to be fair,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that voice proper.
That was closer, but anyway. Point being,
Anyway.
just anytime we need a random job filled, it's gonna be this character.
Oh God! And you know what's crazy? I
Yeah.
think this is like maybe the fourth or third time where I played a news anchor character for within the reviewerverse.
Really?
For this one, yep. For other online friends, one of them being Big Check Films and Light Post Films.
Damn.
Crazy.
Also,
apparently have
like, I remember giving this guy a fucking Ace Attorney style name.
Oh my God!
Yes.
You can see it in the
You remember what it
credits. His name is Joe Bless.
Joe bless.
Jobless.
Oh, I get it.
Bless
Honestly,
him.
okay, so I feel like that joke kind of works both ways, with the jobless thing and the blessed thing because of who I am. So let's be real.
Not the intention, but
I know, but still.
like one of the biggest things that I did, the name does remind me of, is the character Hugh Bliss from Sam and Max.
Don't remember Hugh Bliss.
And yes, I mentioned Joe Bless.
Joe bless. So is Andrew the Richard Horvitz of the reviewer? No, evil on me! Oh God! It's me!
Oh,
In the
Xander.
reviewer movie, Xandru will be played by Richard Horvitz.
No!
Oh my God.
And in the Richard Horvitz biopic, Richard will be played by Xandru Productions.
No!
It'll come full circle, Xandru.
Oh my God.
Didn't mean to say that!
You're not making this better, Andrew.
I don't get paid enough for this. Oh, fun fact, behind the scenes, I actually threw in a few other extra lines that I'm like, okay, I got the lines I got from reviewer, and I thought I might as well throw in some other ones in case he changes his mind. Because you all know me, I'm extra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one, like, there are two reasons why I wrote the line as, what kind of tabloid bull dookie is this? Well, three reasons. One, sometimes using faux swears is funnier than actual swears.
Oh, yeah.
Two,
Yeah.
I know your usual disdain for using swears.
Yep.
And three, he's on the air.
I guess. There you go.
But I do remember there is one outtake where you actually said, what kind of tabloid bullshit is this?
Yep, that's the one. Sinnoh, don't you dare! I mean, you do.
I mean, when you
When-
think
when you
about it,
think
Xander
about-
does sound a bit like Richard Horvitz.
I do not sound like Richard Horvitz.
I've got an idea.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Messy needs her emotional support animal.
Yay!
Yeah. Like that was always gonna be, again, another joke that I came up with very early on. Just like, don't make me say it.
Project.
Okay, I think I can disconnect.
You were very
Ooh.
robot on that, Tendo. Nope. You're still roboting.
Still?
That one sounded
Yeah.
better. Try again.
Hello, can you
There
hear
you
me?
are.
There you are.
Given these visuals, there's no we should discuss.
Yep.
Never
You
mind.
roboted again. What? I feel like I know where you're trying to go with it, and Discord is trying to help me.
Even
Yep. I was about to say, try doing that. Hello?
It's probably Discord loading in.
Dendo, can you hear us?
Oh no.
While they're loading in, Tox, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. You doing alright there, Tendo? That is so weird. I don't know why they're not coming in.
That's so weird.
How about that? Can you hear me now?
Yes!
Yes!
There they are!
I'm so sorry about that fight. That was stupid. What did I miss?
Nothing. We were waiting for you to come back.
Yeah.
So what were you trying to say?
Okay, what I was saying with those visuals. The elephant in the room, I was looking
Why won't
at the room we
Discord
showed
just let you?
grass.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
What elephant in the room?
Timeline.
Right, okay. So, yeah. So, here was the thing. So, around this time, Tendo was also working on their storyline, which had Reviewer and Riseno cameo. And we were kind of trying to figure out, you know, where in the timeline this all fits into each other, because Tendo's stuff wasn't going to come out until after this was done.
Yeah, I was in the middle of a long story arc that was released over the course of a year, but only took place over the course of like a day.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, like, because your thing started before mine started, yours happened first.
Basically was how we argued it. That's how we agreed. My only thing only takes place over the course of the day, even though it was released over a lot longer, so yeah, my stuff happened first before this storyline ever did, just to avoid any confusion in that regard.
Yeah.
So that's how we might as well address that, given we were looking at the Astralist visuals when I did that.
Coming along.
And also, the chat's right. Carquist is embracing her inner Eggman with the capsule. Egg.
Yeah.
All right. One of the dumbest visuals in the entire arc. Oh shit!
Hey, we're still trying to figure all this crap out. Oh no.
Again, just another bit that I just think is really funny.
Yeah, I think I added in that explosion effect just to fit the joke better in my stuff.
Like I think the plan was always to have at least some sort of sound effect for that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And just to point out, Hatter plays one of Tendo's characters, Asha.
Yeah.
Side reviewer.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? Super suction ears away?
What?
Oh, it's a Larry Boy reference.
Oh, okay, VeggieTales, got it.
Yeah, when fighting the giant fish from outer space.
Yeah. Splat.
Huh? Reviewer? Is that you?
Messy, you have to stop this!
I'm sorry, Reviewer. But this is just who I am. Who I'm meant to be.
Oh, come on, that's not true. This isn't who you are.
What do you know about who I am? The mother I didn't even know is a manipulative bitch. The father I did know is a monster too. I'm nothing more than an evil creation of two evil people. So I should just embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
One small criticism I have in hindsight, looking back at how this arc turned out, is we don't really see how Messy came to that conclusion. She just kind of went immediately from, hey, I'm with my mom, she convinced me into this, to she's a manipulative bitch. It feels like there's some space there we didn't see, you know?
That's fair.
Like, I get that. Like, the argument there was, like, yeah, she kind of knew that Carquist was manipulating her for something. Like, she very clearly just knew that Carquist wanted something out of her, but it's like, the fuck else can I do at this point?
Okay, fair enough.
When you're told basically like that you're the villain, you're nothing more than a villain because your parent was a villain, and just when you push down someone to the point where they this is just repetitive, even in like small little actions, like with Janet, for instance, you know, like the people who nonchalantly just accidentally put that down, those microaggressions, like you get to the point where you start believing it yourself.
Exactly.
Fair enough. I get that.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Something else I want to like briefly discuss. Someone put on the comments on the original video that they kind of wish that I had separation between Crafty the person and Crafty the character, and not insinuating that whatever he did, he also did in universe.
He was a supervillain, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
pretty much.
Like he was never the character. I'm just saying the character.
Right.
The character was always supposed to be supervillain with a heart of gold. So, but yeah, point being, the reason why I didn't do that separation is because, especially after Crafty went to streaming, at least in my mind, it kind of became impossible to separate the two. Like, if he left the Crafty persona behind when he ended the show and created a new persona for himself when he went to streaming, then maybe I could have. In fact, honestly, I probably would have taken over the entire cast and added them to my show.
There you go.
But yeah, as is, it's hard to think of the character without thinking of the guy. Like, comparatively, the comparison I like to make for that is when, Justin Roiland got kicked off of Rick and Morty. Like, for like, that situation, because, like, let's just say Rick specifically. Rick was just a character that he played. So, just getting a new voice actor and letting the show continue was not a problem. But, let's compare it to another evil scientist, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. If, God forbid...
Oh boy.
If, God forbid, Dan Povenmire ever got canceled, then yeah, with all the stuff he does with Doofenshmirtz outside of the show, it would be damn near impossible to divorce the character from the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, God forbid. But also, Tox, you want to say anything about giving this monologue?
Oh, yeah. So, I had just finished recording these lines, back in September it was, I believe. It was right before,
something like that? Yeah, it would have been,
Labor Day.
August, September.
Yeah, once I got done with the lines, I went out to dinner with my father. And, yeah, he fell in the parking lot after that. I had to drive him to the emergency room.
Oh,
damn.
No.
So I was stressed out of my mind, and he got stitches in his forehead, and then he proceeded to go on vacation with his girlfriend the next day, who, mind you, she had broken 2 ribs 2 weeks prior.
Not the story I was going for, just your process of recording.
Oh, I thought this was the story you wanted.
No, I was just saying the process of recording it.
Oh yeah, no, how did I do this one? I
just remember, like, for good reason, I will say, You were very proud of this.
Well, yeah, because I channeled all, like, I think it's because I channeled, like, what I would feel like if, like, the people, the people raised me kind of, like, betrayed me kind of thing,
Oh, yeah.
In a sense of, like, I wanted to put the hurt that I feel like Messy as a character would have.
Mm-hmm.
Just for this whole situation, and I think I conveyed it well.
Yeah, I think so, too.
You did a really good job, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Great job. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm not going to act like where you came from doesn't matter. It is a part of you. But you are so much more than the sum of your parts. You're not just the daughter of a pair of evil scientists. You're passionate about the things you love. You're bubbly and excitable. You're smarter than some people give you credit for.
Okay, yeah, so, like, this clip, yeah, it came from I Need a Hero Academia. It was just, I didn't have a whole lot of footage to work with of Messy from my own show. And honestly, like, when I was writing that line, this moment is what I was thinking of.
Oh, fair enough.
Because, this was Messy's big moment in that arc.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And sure, you've got quite a mischievous side, but you still care about the people around you.
Can you tell reviewers a Disney nerd?
You don't say.
No!
Totally not! Not at all! Totally not!
I
Anyway,
don't know where you got that idea.
Anyway, let's listen to the pretty song.
Yeah, again, this was another, like, early on idea that I had.
Okay.
Just like I came up with the idea of, like, kaiju Messy. And...
I remember. Go ahead.
No, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. You let you finish. I remember because as soon as you mentioned the water, taking all the water to become a kaiju, I was like, from the ocean, I was like, we have to make a reference to Lapis from Steven Universe, or people are going to point it out, right?
No one ever did.
That's the problem. I think it's because specifically we added in that one line from Carquist just to avoid that.
But yeah, like, I had the idea of kaiju Messy, and I was just like, well, I have to end this like freaking Moana.
And here beside you, I know your name. They have broken the heart that's inside you. But this does not define you. This is not who you are. You know who you are.
I'm Messabel Deluge Latrine.
And I wouldn't have you be anything else.
Also, can I still say, this I forgot about for a while, but it still holds true. We need to do you need to do an alternate version of On the Shoulders of Giants with Kaiju Messy.
Like, that was a one-time thing.
Fair, but still, it's too obvious not to use.
It's a deal card comes out next Twitch stream.
It's a deal card after all.
Yep.
I also like this, like, kind of an unintentional thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's symbolic that now she's permanently a good guy. This was
totally intentional.
Right, Tox?
Yeah, totally. Right, reviewer?
Right! Right, Tox?
Right, reviewer?
Right, Tox?
Right, reviewer?
Right, Tox?
Right?
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 Oh my
Right.
god.
Right.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Right.
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 E.
Hey, just wanted to make sure you're alright.
Yeah. Sorry I went a little overboard. Carquist really got into my head.
Hey, you're safe and you were able to put all that water back. No harm, no foul. By the way, this is for you.
What's this?
Something I've been working on for a while. Consider it your belated welcome gift.
Did you make this yourself?
Well, I had a bit of help from an old friend of yours. Yeah, I'll never ask you about your body count ever again.
So yeah, fun little guest appearance of Stylene.
So much potential.
Yeah, something that I was going to do. I did actually have a line written for her. I wanted to get in contact with, like, her voice actress was Elsie Lovelock.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, like, trying to get in contact with her for this small bit proved to be more hassle than it would have been worth.
Fair enough.
Then
Fair
she's
enough.
like a big voice actress now.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing, is that there was, like, basically just one step that I wasn't willing to do. So in order to get in contact with her, like, she has a public website with a business email.
Okay.
But the thing is, apparently it says on her website that all the emails go through her manager.
Ah.
So I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this just for, like, a stupid bit on my little internet review show.
There you go.
Fair enough.
And yeah, like, rule of threes on me trying to get answers out of Stylene of how many people she's killed.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Also, something I'm realizing about this background that was done by the amazing Blue Paint C.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Read the book, Dan!
Read the
Oh my
book,
God.
Dan!
Read the book, Dan.
This is why you need to read the book!
That would have been the book.
You should have
Yep.
read the book.
Should've.
Coulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't.
If you only just listened to us, why didn't you listen to us?
I love it.
So yeah, Nessie's new official outfit. Let's break it down, shall we?
What the hell, man?
What?
Dude.
What?
The maid in Clue was a little more subtle.
Okay, I still remember asking Tox's thoughts on it when I first posted this episode to Patreon. And, I believe your exact words were, "It's a little sluttier than I imagined." Am I remembering your words correctly, Tox?
Yeah, it's sort of like it's. I think it was like, it's more slutty. It's more sluttier than I thought it was going to be, but it makes sense because it's you.
To be fair, it's actually more fabric than the old one.
Yeah.
That is true.
So here's the thing. Let's go from top to bottom here, shall we?
I'm sure you would.
So
Of course you would.
So first off, like, got rid of the, like, sort of like shell bonnet thing.
Yeah, I never understood that design.
I think the idea was it was like, because Messy did premiere on Crafty show alongside Pepper, who you know, Octopus Girl.
Oh,
I think
for
the
sea-
idea
okay.
for Messy was that supposed to be like a sea snail or something.
Yeah, I was like,
okay.
I could have like from like her design and stuff. She did really read like sea snail slime.
Mm-hmm. But the thing that always bothered me about it was Crafty never did anything with that, in my opinion.
Yeah, true. There is that.
So yeah, and also like getting rid of it, gets rid of what I think is like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Superfluous?
Superfluous, that's the word I'm looking for. A superfluous design element. And also, like, honestly, something that also kind of helped the connection with Carquist. Like, her whole thing is dominion over the ocean.
Okay, there we go.
So while the entire outfit change is obviously like in universe, Crafty gave Messy the outfit. So the outfit change is symbolic of her moving on from Crafty.
Yeah.
And specifically, the shell has the double meaning of also moving on from Carquist.
Makes sense.
And then something that's always been an aspect on her character sheet is this ponytail.
Okay.
Aside from a few like additional artworks that Crafty did over the years, never really came up in the show.
Okay.
And I always liked the idea of the design, so I made it a permanent aspect of the design.
Cool.
Perfect.
And then, so moving down, got rid of like those sort of like, I don't know what it's called, those like sort of ruffle collar thing that she had.
The cravat. I think it's
Cravat?
the cravat, cravat. What
French.
What Miles Edgeworth has.
Yeah.
I just decided to get rid of it. Originally, I had nothing around Messy's neck, but then I just looked at it and just like, no, this needs something. So I gave her this like little ribbon choker.
Cool.
Think it's nice.
Fun fact, you take that choker off, her head will fall off.
I understood that reference.
Right?
So I gotta ask Xandru, comics
it
or
was
video
from,
game?
Comics.
Respect.
Respect.
Okay.
For those who don't know, Xandru is referencing the DC comic book known as Fables, which was adapted into the Telltale game The Wolf Among Us.
Well,
Oh, you're talking about the juniper tree, because there's actually two different folklore / fairy tales about a ribbon or a string being tied around a character's neck that keeps their head
That's
connected.
probably where Fables got it from.
Well, no, it's more of there's two different ones from two different types kind of thing. Because the juniper tree is the one where I believe it's the stepmother tricks the kid into basically getting their head decapitated, and then they put it back together with a ribbon to make it look like he's still alive. And then there's also the green ribbon.
that's the one. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Okay. Either way, let's get off our random reference humor and go back to the outfit.
Anyway, so then let's all be mature about this.
Uh-huh.
The chest.
Mature. Us.
Look, we may not be mature, but we can pretend that we are for 5 minutes. Right?
We can, yes.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
Anyway.
Who said we were mature?
That's what I'm saying. We're not mature, but we can pretend that we are for 5 minutes.
Nah.
Again, we can.
4
doesn't mean
minutes?
we will.
Nah.
3?
I don't feel like it.
Anyway, so here's the thing. So naturally, obviously, Messy's original design was very French-made.
Yes.
And so when I was redesigning the thing, I obviously took like a little bit more inspiration from,
German-made.
Anime.
Okay, because I was about to say, given some of the aspects, it certainly screams German bar-made.
Well, I don't know. I looked up like Japanese-made uniforms.
Okay.
For the inspiration for this, still kept like a lot of the color scheme and everything intact because like all those are still based on like French maids and stuff.
All right.
And as I was scrolling through Google Images looking for inspiration, I was reminded of a certain maid uniform worn by one Darkness from Konosuba.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Did somebody mention the uniform of Darkness?
Excuse me for a minute. I'll be right back. Crunch.
So yeah, that's where like this sort of design of it came from. The sort of, like, straps, essentially. And then, you know, kind of like corset thing. And another thing that I just felt was weird about Messi's original design, we joked about it back in the song. The fact that she was essentially just wearing an apron from the waist below.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And again, yeah, it was basically just an apron. There is no back to it.
Like, technically, like, there was, like, a sort of dress thing that was made out of her own slime.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so sheer that it might as well have not been there.
Right.
Right.
So, yeah, now her booty is covered up.
Yay!
Yay!
It won't be if she bends over just a little too much, but...
Ooh, my.
Yeah, it's still a very short thing because... So, the thing... I still want to keep a lot of the characterization from the original Crafty show consistent because, you know, people fell in love with the character for a reason.
Yeah.
True.
And the thing about Messi, and the funny thing about Tox describing this as sluttier than expected, is that Messi is the kind of character who, like, yeah, it's slutty, that's the point. I like it like that.
She want to dress the way she want to dress.
Yeah.
Thank you! You're such a good kitty.
You're never gonna let up on that, are you?
Not on your life.
Yeah.
Here, kitty.
It will never end, it will never end.
Of course not. You are a cat.
Like, it's always the kind of thing of just like, when will you stop doing this joke? When people stop finding it funny.
People aren't gonna think, like, it's gonna forever be funny. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Reviewer, count your blessings. You got Kitty, I've got Dora, Darkness, and Richard Orphans.
Say fellas.
Say fellas. Did somebody mention the door to Richard Orphans?
Oh.
All's well that ends well. Yeah, about that.
Now, to be fair, when it comes to review jokes about us, I got it the short end too.
Blubber nuggets.
Give us your money.
Hey.
How much you got? Forking on over. Or
Okay, no, to be fair on that one, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I had that card before I even met Tendo.
that is
fair.
true. That is accurate.
That is fair.
It just ended up retroactively, meaning that given, well...
You started that. That was all your fault. You could have not reacted to it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, what we really need to do is keep Tendo away from them chocobos.
That is true.
That is
God
very
damn it!
Or keep the chocobos away from Tendo.
No, that was the AI's fault! Stop it!
Or, you know,
Allegation.
pie.
Can we move on, please?
Yeah, let's
Like,
move on.
I just gotta bring this up. True story. When I went to Florida and went on Mickey's Filler Magic at Magic Kingdom, I actively took a picture of that scene and sent it to Tendo going, pie.
Yes,
And
you
then,
did.
when we went to Disneyland last January, we went to Filler Magic, and I leaned over to Tendo going, pie.
You'll never. It's for my first video, and it will never go away. It'll never go away.
It's such a good bit. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much.
I don't even like pie, for the most part.
I love pie.
Good for you.
All right. Anyway,
Your plan didn't work out.
Didn't it, though?
Huh?
Don't get
yeah, the one other voice actress from Tendo show that I ended up getting in on this. Every other character was voiced by Tendo.
Yeah, I did have to rope her in and get her to do this voiceover when I could. She's a little hard.
I appreciate both you doing that and her doing this.
Right.
It's like, was there any roadblock for that or anything?
Not really. She is one of the voice actors who is a bit harder to get in, harder to get lines out of. Not just because she usually takes a while to get them in, but it is usually. But she does a great job every time, so it's worth it. But still. as a result, she always gets it done well, at least. So it's always great working with her.
Mm-hmm. She didn't have a problem doing this for another person's show or anything.
Oh, absolutely not. She actually really likes working on the character. She finds it fun.
Very nice.
Me wrong, it would have been nice to make Messabel a permanent member of our little family. But I suspected from the beginning that the reviewer would convince her back to his side.
Yeah, I do like this implication. Yeah, I would have taken her in and let her be part of the team, but
Yeah. That's the thing about Carquist. She's very much a pragmatist. It's very hard to get a win on Carquist because she can be an optimist about how things turn out.
Mm-hmm. For example.
Then what was the point of all this?
The same as it's always been. For aiding in the project. You see, by taking in so much seawater, Messabel was able to relieve a great deal of pressure from my drills in the ocean floor, allowing them to run far more smoothly than ever. Even if...
So yeah, that was I think that was one of my big pitches for how Carquist would be involved with this.
Yeah. Because why would she need? Because remember, you simply asked why would she need a kaiju, and I actually had to rack my head on that for a while, given that's not really her style or her goals, or how would that work? And this was kind of the argument we came up with in the end for a reason as to why, and I think it works out well logically.
Oh snap! She pulled the Xanatos Gambit.
Yep.
For only for a short while. Thanks to this little side quest, my dream is closer than ever to becoming reality.
That was another thing that we had a little back and forth on, was whether or not Carquist would use the term side quest. I think the conclusion we kind of came to is just, why not?
Yep, exactly.
So yeah, that was kind of ending it on that was kind of my way of saying so why did Carquist go through all this? And also you liked what you saw, you want to be curious about where she's going with that? Well, there's Tendo's channel.
Yep, there is.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Or in Tendo's case, jazz fins. Or jazz flippers.
Jazz flippers.
Fair enough, and I appreciate you doing that.
Yee.
Because Carquist, I'll try to say this, I have plans for years. Carquist is probably my only reoccurring villain. I have a bunch of one-offs. She's the only one to keep coming back. I freaking love working with her.
She's a fun character.
Oh god, yes.
Okay, and well, since we have plenty of time, because that was one of the shorter arcs that I've ever had.
Yeah.
Any questions? We're open the floor to questions.
Yes, open the floor to questions.
Can I do jazz punches?
No.
Yes?
No. That's too violent. Much too violent for jazz.
She's basically the Joker to Tendo's Batman. Yeah.
Essentially.
You could say that. Yeah.
Xandru, I'm so worried about you.
Oh no, don't jazz punch me!
No, it's just she's doing jazz hands. It's just,
Oh god, it's jazz fans. Help!
Jazz fans!
Jazz fans. But also...
See, will you make a compilation of all the songs you've done? I've considered that. Specifically doing a, first 10 years thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because, the thing I don't like about doing one of those, all the fill-in-the-blank of this channel is that, oftentimes calling it all of them is going to be outdated by one point or another.
True. That's one of the reasons why I did what I did is just have all the videos with songs in them on my channel in a playlist. So that, hey, if you want to just find the song in there.
Not a bad idea.
Sort of deal.
Okay, he asks, so we know Hydra is the oldest and Bravo is the second child. Which one was next? Was it Juliet or Messi?
Actually, that definitely Messi came before Juliet.
Yes, because Juliet was actually very recent. Juliet was only created about 6 months before she was introduced.
There you
Or
go.
so.
But here's the question: Does Messy come before or after Bravo?
Now that is the question I've been debating for a while, because Bravo comes at a certain point, and Bravo is kind of the in-between child, trying to figure that out. I honestly, in terms of that, I would say, given it was an accident, I would say that Bravo comes after Messy.
I mean, he does have middle child energy. I'm going to be real.
He really does.
Yeah.
Let's see. So was YouTube, and the fact Messabel was made of goo the reason you gave Messy Barbie doll anatomy? Basically.
According to TV tropes, man, I would love to have a TV trope someday. Someday.
Like,
that is a good way to handle it. Yeah.
Honestly, like something that was very much I don't have time to get this done.
Okay.
I was considering asking Xandru to design a kaiju Messy.
Yet you didn't buy. Oh, no.
There are two reasons. One,
Okay.
like I said, time.
Time.
And two, I didn't want to spoil it for you.
You bastard! How dare you?
Your logic is
Oh,
sound.
shit. He swore again.
Naughty boy, naughty.
After all, because here's one of the things with the whole Messy situation. That moment at the very beginning, that literally is the first time she found out about Messy. She was not involved. She did not even know she came to be due to her experiment. She kind of
Yeah, it literally
she found
wasn't
out
until
at the beginning of this arc.
It literally wasn't until this moment, right here. That hold on. It was right here. It wasn't until that moment that Carquist even knew that. Well, like Tendo, you said in like Carquist Corner videos that Carquist keeps an eye on other members of the reviewerverse.
True.
So she probably
even
knew of Messy's existence, but didn't know that she had a hand in her creation until this moment right here.
Exactly.
Also, this was a interesting still to make.
Oh, jeez.
Just the idea of being like jolted, yeah.
Just me like tracing over the existing model, going like.
Okay, because here's an interesting question in hindsight. When you think about her weird behavior in the aftermath of this, between you kind of gave me an explanation, but now that we actually see the full length of how it went, I'm wondering if we do have an explanation at this point, what was going on with that?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, the sleep messing, the food fight, the
so like
antsiness, all of that.
So yeah, this is something that admittedly I was saying through pretty much ever since we started actually putting the episodes out. Something that I feel like we didn't really get around to showing that much. The way I always wanted to the way I explained this whole thing to Tendo was I essentially want Messy to go through the same thing that Stitch did in Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, basically, things like, hold on. Where is it? Pop-up ad.
Oh, dear God, a pop-up ad.
Oh my God.
Impromptu Splatoon.
Yep.
And food fight!
Food fight!
Like,
Food
all of that
fight!
was just, like, Messy having random reactions to Carquist, essentially trying to get a trace on the signal.
Alright.
In hindsight, that does make sense. That's a good explanation. It's just one of those things that kind of got held by the wayside in the actual events how it was played out.
Yeah, I felt like we could have, like, explained that a little bit better in the actual videos.
Right.
See, any major interactions between Messabel and Jenny? No.
We didn't, because she literally woke up and we had that introduction, and then we had the song which led directly into Kaiju moment. She wasn't there long.
Yeah. Like, honestly, to say that Messy interacted with anyone other than Carquist would be too generous. Like, at best, like, she had that, like...
By the fact
Hold on.
that Telia.
Mother gave you brains, far more than your brother.
Like, this moment is, like, the only interaction she had with anybody on this ship other than Carquist.
There you go.
Although in hindsight, now I kind of do want to see a moment of Hydro trying to Bravo trying to contact her, like, please, you're one of the few smart people I can talk to, who's not my boss. Come on, sis, come back. We can make things work.
And
leaves him on red. All I'm saying is that I want to see more interactions between like Messy and Juliet.
Oh,
I've been talking about that with the viewer for a while to see if we can make that work.
we'll see.
Come on, sibling song.
The two different, very blighted, angry daughters of Carquist.
So also the moment Messabel calls herself a monster is now on the tearjerker page of your TV tropes page. Yay!
yay!
That
Yay.
means that the feeling intended to... The feeling we were going for landed the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Keyblade sibling song. Sibling. Yeah, that's right, because Key voices Juliet.
Yeah, siblings.
Yep.
Siblings.
This is my sister.
I have seen that video once.
Yeah, I know, it was during the...
Specifically
At
because
least,
this one showed it to me.
yeah, exactly.
During when we were waiting to get in line, when we were in line for Soren.
I think it was in your line for Soren.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So would Bravo see him as more intelligent than he actually is?
Yeah, Bravo's not an idiot, but he's not he can't have his moments. He is, unlike Carquist, he very much is ruled by his ego.
Ah.
Let's
So
see.
Bravo is essentially Bravo was the fail-safe recognition for Carquist to look at, going, so this is what it would look like if I did. Thank you, Bravo, for being my guinea pig for that. I'm sorry, what?
Well, I
Like,
feel like
he is the cautionary tale of too much ego that Carquist sometimes has to look at.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I don't think Carquist would ever say thank you to Bravo though.
Oh, you know what? Right. She would say,
Hmm.
"You're welcome."
Yep. I made you with my own hands.
So Bravo, for proving what you've done for me, I believe you're trying to say is thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yep.
Carquist cover of You're Welcome.
Oh God! Don't give me ideas.
Too
I
late.
already have so many other songs I want to do with her. Frick! Future projects.
Does she have an Orbot and Qbot? That's basically Hydro and Bravo.
Pretty much.
Basically, yes.
Ooh, okay.
Except, like, here's the thing. Yeah, you could definitely make easy parallel between Hydro and Qbot.
And yeah,
Bravo is not Orbot.
he is not. He is his own beast. The soul,
Okay.
the soul-stealing egotistic showman that he is.
Yeah, whereas, thankfully enough, Orbot is just an egghead.
Yeah.
There you go.
Although,
There's a reason that many
just
people
as
have
Eggman
called
once said, there's not a brain between them.
Ah, there you go.
There's a reason that many people have claimed that Bravo is an Alistair ripoff, and while I can see the argument, I don't agree.
Now, Alistair has more class.
That's fair. He asks, does Bravo still have the soul catching device on his hand?
Yes.
There you go.
He still has a soul trapped in there.
Oh, God. That
Patterson
poor
says, I say more
unfortunate
Vox.
soul. Ah,
More Fox? What?
Vox.
Vox.
Ah, okay. Fair way
Can
to
you not
fair way to
see
put it.
Bravo singing Vox Populi?
Oh God, yes. Yeah, I totally could. He basically is the love child between the two. Is a good way to put it.
Oh God.
Hail Bravo Populi, the people's voice.
We didn't vote for you.
Also, hi, Comic Sense. How you doing?
Hey, Scenes.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's see. In a way, Bravo and Hydra remind me of Robotnik's sidekick during Sonic Underground. Oh God.
I have not seen that show in years.
Right.
Just this is a funny image. Just.
Yep.
Let's see. And Retro Styles, how dare
What did Retro do?
And don't forget, he's in the most evil of colors, green.
How dare?
Tisk tisk.
How dare?
Tisk.
From
I mean,
green
to
one
be
and
fair,
green two, fuck you.
Exactly. Although I wouldn't use the FE thing.
Then again, it is also Carquist's color, so.
You know, just because
It's almost as if, you know, there are different shades to this.
Mine's 008 000.
Xandru, don't dox your color.
Don't dox your color. Good lord, that's a weird out of context line.
Okay, something I gotta say without context.
Okay.
Like, I wonder what other crossover storyline we'll see.
And
that's all I'll say on that.
Yep,
Fair
that's
enough.
all we're gonna say. Yeah. I still need to work on my storyline. God damn it.
I'm so worried about you, Xandru.
Hey, why aren't you worried about your words?
Because we're self-sufficient.
And for personal reasons, my storyline is kind of on hiatus for the most part.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair.
Well, to an extent. Like, again.
Yeah.
Plans.
Yes, the plan.
Something I will say, I'll probably bring it up again when we eventually do a commentary on the next storyline. There were comments in these videos that inspired ideas that are going to be coming up in the next storyline.
Oh, fun.
It was very much an idea of reading the comments like, that's cute, but I have no intention of doing that. Ideas, what are you doing? No. No.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good one. No.
Wow, it's true what Hopper says. Ideas
are very dangerous things.
Yep.
It's just, again, it's one of those things. It's like, no, but what if no? But what if I did no? But then you could also do that. It sucks living in my brain.
Tell me about it.
Wait, Tendo, you have a brain? What the hell?
Unfortunately, yes, I do have one.
If we only had a brain.
Xandru, I'm so worried about you.
Please don't die!
Seriously, there's a reason to keep saying, brain, can you please focus on the now instead of stuff for about a decade from now?
Well, no, here's the thing I like about that, though. Admittedly, a decade is a bit much, but I do love... Like, I did this a lot in a lot of the earlier arcs. I do love putting in, like, little hints and setup for future arcs.
Fair enough, and I'm able to do that a lot because of that issue. Where, let me say this: I just finished up my fourth arc. I have plans up to arc 13 by this point.
Flying farts.
Organization 2.
Organization
and I am not
2.
kidding, because I could not control my freaking brain coming up with freaking plans. And can we please focus on what we're doing now?
Can I borrow that brain, please? You can use my brain to play Helldivers. And also My Hero Ultra Rumble.
You realize that's a downside, right?
It'll give you a break for doing storylines.
So yeah, speaking of storylines, any other questions about this storyline?
Okay, so I will say, would you do anything different within the storyline? Like, was there any particular change if you had enough time, or any extra help kind of thing?
Well, like I said, I would like to incorporate more of that idea of essentially being a parallel to Stitch as a glitch.
Okay.
Right.
Probably would have gone with the kaiju design idea.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If I knew ahead of time of what you were gonna do and spoiled me on what I was gonna do, I probably could have done a Godzilla kind of ripoff thing, but then I'd probably have to go through rough draft ideas kind of thing.
Besides fixing the typo following. Shut up!
Ladder, dang!
What makes you feel any better?
It's they, them.
They, them.
Thank you.
And did Tendo and their crew have any input on Hat Hall security? No.
Trust me, they put more input. Hat Hall put more input on my stuff. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. This is what happens when you get a ship when you inherit a ship as opposed to building it yourself.
Yeah, when you inherit a ship from the future. Wait.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was it explained how future Tendo got a hold of the ship?
Oh, they built it.
So then you built it. It's fine.
That was an alternate version of me from another timeline.
But Tendo still built it.
So they're the idiot.
True, but for more reasons than one.
Okay, like for a hot minute I was thinking like it was like a Lightyear situation. Where just like future Tendo just happened to come across this awesome ship.
Yeah, no, given what happens in that storyline, they had it built with the resources they gained from that timeline.
That makes sense.
So, reviewer, what is next? Well, you can actually find a hint of what is next right now by pledging as little as $1 a month to the Patreon.
Yep.
Plug, shill.
Do it.
Plug and shill.
Exactly.
So, reviewer, which one of the girls at Hat Hall gets a story arc next? Nothing immediately planned. Soda.
Or the wink.
Are you drinking a soda right now?
Milkshake.
I drink your milkshake.
You're staying away from me.
I drink it all up.
What in the world is that in reference to?
I don't know the movie. I've just heard it referenced in other places.
There will be blood.
Ah.
That sounds like a frappa, says Keyblade? What?
Frappe.
Frappe?
It's a type of drink.
I don't know the fancy word drinks.
Xandru can't read, so
that is true.
I am a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Has Milky ever
shall we appreciate the swimsuits?
If I do, I'll be in trouble.
What's the matter, Xandru?
I'm in a relationship, reviewer.
What's the matter, Xandru?
Thanks.
You didn't realize you're covering yourself, right?
Yeah, I know, because it's worth it for the gag.
Oh my god.
Straight man.
But yeah, Sins asks, has Milky ever tried food?
What?
Not real food.
Okay, so digital food, okay.
Yeah. Like here's the thing, she absolutely could come out into the real world, but she stays in the digital world by choice.
Ah, okay.
Have you ever gotten a reason why that is?
Just wants to.
Yeah,
comfortability.
Jay mission. What are we talking about again? What's the matter?
Don't knock that off.
No, I was gonna say, like she can't go to the real world. She'll lose her Kingdom Hearts speed run.
Oh God.
Yeah.
She'll touch the grass.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, now here's a question, Moki related. Has Moki ever played a video game that she likes? Like, is there any kind of genre that you would want her to like or something like that?
Like, has she played video games? Yes. What in particular is not something I would have really thought about.
That's fair.
So
Just for me,
there's a part 2 to that question, apparently. Okay.
Ooh.
Here's an interesting one I do have to have in hindsight. Now that Carquist is kind of in your rogues gallery, what is your position on her at this point? Is it more of a stay the hell away, or is it more of a that bitch can get it? After this,
like, define it by that bitch can get it.
As in, if given the chance, would you ignore her and just say fuck off, or would you be like, no, we're gonna get your ass?
Right now, what the deal is with reviewer is more, you know, if you don't fuck with me, I probably won't fuck with you.
Okay.
Like, if she does something that, whether directly or indirectly, affects reviewer and Hat Hall and everything, then yeah, it's no holds barred.
Okay.
Otherwise, like, aside from that, the only other way a reviewer will likely get involved with fighting Carquist again is if Tendo specifically asks him to do it.
That's fair.
Or if you try real food, what do you think her reaction would be? That would be her reaction.
Also, I like Sen's answer for Moki playing video games. Kingdom Hearts. Like father, like daughter, in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like what
she is like part you.
Yeah,
so.
like that's the thing. It would probably be a combination of JRPGs and dating sims.
Oh my god. She
would love Rune Factory.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna say
God.
I figure she would probably play like what's that word I'm looking for? Date everything.
Probably.
Probably.
Well, you Rune Factory is this one. It's basically Fantasy Harvest Moon. And basically you can go into dungeons, so there is RPG mechanics of the game, as well as you also romance people.
Oh god,
I mean, I was about to say she'd also probably really like the Persona series.
Fair. Oh god, why do I not want to see her make a Pokemon team?
And they're all Porygons.
Well, no, they're Porygon, Rotom,
Wash, Rotom,
Magnezone.
It's all the Rotoms.
Metagross.
Actually, I think at this point, are there enough Rotoms to make a full team?
I think there are.
Like, regular Rotom is Ghost Electric. Then you got Rotom Mow as the grass type.
Yeah.
Rotom Wash
Wash
as the water.
Machine. Rotom Fan, which is the flying type. Yeah.
And the microwave is fire.
The fridge, which is ice, which is ice
the
type.
fridge is ice. So yeah, you got 6 right there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god.
Sadly, not a very good team. I actually tried to utilize that one time. It just did not work, sadly.
Yeah, it's too much ghost.
No. It's too much electricity is the problem.
Right, too much electric types, too much susceptibility to ground types.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Apparently there's a new EX card in the Phantasmal Flames expansion for Pokemon, where the Rotom EX allows you to have all the other different forms of Rotom, similar to like the Dalmatians card that you mentioned in like Larcana reviewer. So you can have a straight up Rotom deck now, which is very fascinating.
Nice.
That's insane. Okay, a couple of questions. Let's see. Would we see more of the other characters from Hat Hall?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that makes
eventually.
Sense, just in general.
Let's see. I wonder what Moki's favorite Streamloots cards of yours.
I mean, she likes the ones that she's on.
I was gonna say, I bet you it's the bit.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Yes. No.
No.
There you go.
No.
Let's see. Are we talking Mookie's Pokemon team? Yes.
Yeah, we can move on from that, honestly.
Yeah.
I think we've said all we need to on that.
That's fair.
We are in a good position of, this is this arc after all.
Mm-hmm.
And Moki was more last arc's thing.
Yeah, so let's try to keep more questions involved on this arc and honestly, like, non-spoilery towards the future.
Right.
Fair enough. I remember we were talking just a minute ago about the whole Bravo trying to get in contact with her, just spam message.
Yeah, just
I love that.
Like, oh god, I'm reminded of. Like, have any of you seen Rick and Morty season 8?
No.
No, but yeah, I'm okay with spoilers.
Okay, so,
Same, actually.
Same.
So first episode of season 8, it starts with a bit of Rick locking Morty and Summer in a matrix.
Okay, I know about
I've seen the clips of this.
I've seen the clips, yeah.
Okay, so, like, you know that they kind of come out of the matrix being, like, mentally adults.
Yeah.
Right.
And obviously, and then at the end of the episode, they get reset to their teenage selves.
Right.
The post-credit scene of that episode has adult Summer leaving her teenage self a message of, like, it's supposed to be like this inspiring thing. Summer's just looking at her phone, just like, ugh, leave it in a text. Like, basically that would be the response. It's just like, Bravo sends a video message to Messi. Like, come on, come back, we need you. And just like,
Damn.
We haven't had a single conversation. There was a musical number, but we didn't say a word to each other.
Exactly.
So of all the swimsuits, what made you pick the ones you did? How do I describe this? Basically,
let's go forward just a bit so we can actually have a visual for that, maybe.
Well, I mean, we got Mistis right here, and then
You know, it's been kind of stressful lately, so we thought that this would be a fun.
And then these. So, like I said, Messi's came from an artwork that Crafty did, because the one thing he didn't nuke when he got rid of all of his, like, online presence was his DeviantArt account.
Fair enough.
Literally, and I can tell you exactly why he didn't. Because he doesn't remember his goddamn password.
Amazing.
So yeah, I got it from that. Basically, like, a lot of the swimsuits were just me looking through my cast and thinking, like, what could I come up with for each one?
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'll take a stab at each one. I forgot the bovine girl's name again.
Charlie.
Charlie. Of course her name is Charlie. With the kind of pattern that she has, it's kind of like a representative of, like, of the Western, not Western, but, like, kind of like a...
Yeah, country.
Country, there you go. Go ahead, Tox.
I was gonna say, I believe I'm gonna butcher the name of the pattern. It's called a gingham.
Yeah.
Which is the pattern that's used for, like, one of the main iconic times it's been used is for Dorothy's dress in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's very, like, farmhand, prairie type thing.
It's like, gingham is what basically, like, girl plaid, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because plaid is plaid.
Plaid is plaid.
What color
Plaid
is
is plaid? Why do they change plaid?
But, you know, gingham is not plaid. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It mainly uses white as, like, the undertone.
Yeah, you can kind of see that on here.
Yeah.
And for Pramila, she of course has pumpkin theme. God, her legs are freckly. What the heck?
They're freckles.
I know they're freckly. That's what I said.
I heard sparkly.
Yeah, you kind of sound like you said sparkly, but
dang nabbit, Discord. Frecklerly. That was not the word I'm going for, but I'll take it. For Neela, the seashell thing, because for Nymph that makes sense.
It's the 3 seashells.
How do you use how do you use this?
Dude! Why? Why?
Oh my god.
Why?
Not what I was going for when I designed that, but I just thought of that and I thought, yeah, that'd be funny to say.
You're better than this.
What?
No, he's not.
It's three seashells.
He's a very horny man.
What are you talking about? It's three seashells.
That's not what I'm referring to.
Sidebar, so we know what the context. And for Leader and Kadir, swim shorts.
Yeah,
because
just
swim shorts.
kind of just, especially for Kadir, very much just swim trunks, vaguely related to his usual outfit.
Yep.
Like, honestly, I'm gonna be so real here.
Uh-huh.
Kadir and Leader were kind of last minute. You just go like, okay, I don't want to just do the women.
And you know
Fair
what?
enough.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did that. Have a little like something for the ladies.
Exactly.
Well, that and also, remember, while reviewer is absolutely staring at this side of the screen,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it is staring at the whole thing.
You know what? There
nice.
you go.
Great, respect.
And also, I just want to make sure, like, I'm referencing the Stallone movie.
Yeah, Demolition Man.
Demolition Man, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, is there something worse that you thought I was going for?
No, that was it. I thought it was Demolition Man too. It's like, really?
Like,
Yeah.
it's just
I don't know.
You just got a little shelf with three seashells on it.
For the life of me,
It's a literal poop joke, dude.
But I will say, to this day, nobody knows the context of like. It's like
Nobody knows what the three seashells are.
Right, and like to this day, nobody
Like,
knows if
I think the
or-
most accepted headcanon of it is that the seashells are just buttons for a bidet.
Heh.
Mhm.
Either way, ew.
So yeah, something I will say specifically about Neela and Pamela's swimsuits.
Yeah.
They were definitely designed with more sex appeal in mind.
Of course.
Specifically because they knew reviewer would see them in these.
You know,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Fair enough.
So essentially, anime high school girl logic.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, whereas, yeah, Charlie's was just, yeah, I just thought it would be a cute idea for a swimsuit for her.
Yeah.
Again.
And Mistis was, I was actively trying to go for somewhere between, like, sexy and conservative, in a way.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I mean, you could have also used the one I technically designed for that one artwork for like one of the challenges, because it was a swimsuit underneath the dress.
God, I forgot.
Refresh my memory. It has been a long time since that.
Hold on, I have it separated because of course I keep all the files.
Of course.
Of course.
God, it's been a while
See,
since.
if Missy is liquid metal like the T-1000, could she transform to other people? Well, if she wants to. No. Like, she could, if she really wanted to, she could probably alter her shape a bit. But she couldn't, like, outright turn into someone else.
Okay, now with that question in mind, you think it's possible that she'd be able to like shape her body into a form of a weapon of some kind? Yay or nay?
Again, if she really wanted to, she probably could.
Oh my God, how cool would it be if like Messabel was and like you're without your Keyblade and you're like, crap, I can't get my Keyblade, and then Messy's like, don't worry, I'll be your guiding key. Then transforms into a Messabel Keyblade.
Oh,
No,
God.
it would be like the form of, and then it'd be like shape of broom. Hand turns
yes!
into broom.
I love that idea.
And then she's like, this doesn't really help.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Okay, let's stop brainstorming this, okay?
Oh, come on! I just had an idea.
Because it's his boundary, dude, guys.
Yeah.
We gotta
That is
Of
completely
course.
fair.
Yeah, because, like, that's one of those things where, like, you probably could if she thought about it really hard. Probably not something I'm ever going to actually do anything with, though.
Fair enough.
There are no thoughts
That is
in that head.
completely fair.
Yes.
Wait, no thoughts in that head for Messabel?
I mean, she's
But she doesn't exactly have a brain in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
she's not the smartest person, but like I said, she's smarter than people give her credit for.
Oh,
She
God.
is smarter than 2 robots, at least.
At
Yes.
least.
I will have you. I take great offense to that, madam.
I thought I had you blocked.
Meh.
Oh my god.
She's smarter than the average bear. Oh my god.
Mm.
Uh-huh. And there is no ulterior motive, right?
None whatsoever.
I feel like something I should probably clarify.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime, like, there are no subtitles for it, but he's talking at the same time as reviewer, it's assumed that they're saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, I pretty much got that.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, it makes sense. I get it.
So how come you didn't give yourself a 6-pack, but did suggest one of your characters has abs? Did I ever suggest that any of my characters have abs?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, same. I don't remember that ever happening.
I mean, there's one character that I'm pretty sure at least has abs.
Well, I mean, like,
Sure.
No one in this
like Neela very clearly has abs. But yeah. The reason why I didn't give reviewer abs in any way is just because, like, reviewer is still essentially a caricature of me, and I'm realistic about my body type.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Fair enough.
And, like, even then, like, honestly, reviewer is a little bit thinner than I actually am. But that's because, like, in universe, reviewer ends up getting a lot more exercise than I really do.
Yeah,
That's
you
a fair
know,
point, too.
That is fair.
So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like he's muscle bound or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But
It's like they say. Apparently, editing a web series for years on end is not a
It's not a foolproof
complete
weight loss regimen.
exactly.
It is hell on your wrists, though.
I was surprised freeing Messi was so easy. I expected a fight. Well, that's the fun of it. Not every battle is won with a sword.
Exactly. Sometimes it just launches the laser beam that beams someone down and launches them straight into someone's face.
And also, Lucina also has abs. Which,
There you go.
When I was going to put more characters in that group shot, Lucina was actively not going to be there.
Because
Damn. That's good.
Fire and water do not mix.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think also one thing I would have done with Alti is just have her, like, kind of sitting on the beach, having one of those, like, suntan things, but having it, like, up in a way that, like, covered the bottom of her face.
Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Fred.
I love how we're continuing the trend that you're never gonna see the bottom of her face.
Oh no, like, remember the video I put out that became public this week? Yeah, like, hold on. Just for shits and giggles. I'm gonna show this off. Yeah, that.
Even still, it's covered by the cards.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're continuing the trend, baby.
Yes, exactly.
Because even on the old artwork that I did for like the last art challenge, which was the crack ship, I covered her fucking face.
Yeah, makes sense.
Amazing.
Well, makes sense. You have a reference for what it looks like. Well, what the bottom of her face looks like.
Like, I'll put it inside of her. It's for you. Well, you got her nose, but that was it.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Yeah, that's all you'll get.
That's all you'll get.
Of course, makes sense.
Speaking of, what's with this demon tail right here? This little pointy tail all of a sudden.
I don't know what you are talking about, Xandru.
You are leaving in Easter eggs, mister.
You are. That is fair.
Yeah, like that. Honestly, that was one thing I'm surprised nobody has commented on yet.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, most people probably aren't looking over here when you got all this going on.
I mean, yeah.
True.
Like, God, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to figure out how to draw this was a pain in the ass.
I get it. This is a
because I didn't want to like copy the artwork from Love in the Bottle wholesale.
Right.
Because I wanted to still be more representative of the characters as they are, rather than stylized in the has-been style. Honestly, the biggest one. Honestly, Alti was the most difficult one.
Oof.
Good boy.
Like, I just assume that everything is normal. Exactly!
Let's be real. Nothing's normal with Reviewer.
No. Yeah. You know, that's a fair hit. No, but who wants to be normal anyway? Normal's overrated.
Being normal is vastly overrated. Yeah, now that Xan just brought it up, I'm just looking over here at this and just like, you guys don't know.
Exactly. We don't know. I'm curious where that's going, but we'll find out eventually, I guess.
Okay, looking at that tail, looking at that demon tail, and its design, it kind of looks like a bottle opener kind of thing.
Interesting.
You're as subtle as an isekai truck.
Aw, you mentioned Truckcoon.
Oh my word.
It's more of a succubus tail. Interesting.
The fact he didn't say no. Oh God, not another one in your harem.
No.
I guess I'll find out.
Like, I will admit, this is going to be like a more subtle character.
Okay.
You know what? I don't usually do this, but fuck it.
What?
I can't decide on whether or not I want to try to incorporate it into a storyline episode or just make it a Chronicles thing.
Okay.
Because, like, yeah, it's more just a fun... This character will be more just a fun tidbit than anything else. But I also like introducing characters in the storyline stuff.
That's fair. Totally.
So, what do you guys think? Should it be storyline or just Chronicles? Because I will admit I'm kind of leaning Chronicles.
I'm definitely leaning Chronicles too. Go ahead, Cox.
I would say it would be interesting if you do it in Chronicles because it will get people to watch them more than
Chronicles,
just comma. However, if it's gonna take a while to introduce them, I don't know.
I mean, with the idea that I have for their introduction, I could easily. All I'd have to do is cast the character.
There you go.
All right, and then I can make it.
Two people are. I was saying 2 people in chat are saying storyline.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see.
So, yeah, as we are about to wrap up here, any other questions for the Suds in the Sea storyline? Come on now, don't be shy.
Let's
Not
see.
gonna hurt you.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Well, okay, Tox, I'm not gonna hurt you. Xandru, on the other hand.
God.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tendo's okay though, right? They're a good seal.
They're on the fence right now.
What did I do?
Nothing yet. That's why you're on the fence.
I don't know if I like your logic, sir.
Like, here's the thing. You haven't done anything, but I'm suspicious that you will.
Okay, now your logic is sound.
So can I make a swimsuit for Moki? Whether or not it becomes canon is another thing, but I'm always down for fan art.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Shoot, I can't really think of anything right now for a question for the storyline right now.
Yeah, I think we kind of went over just about everything we can with this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we've answered this question God knows how many times. We don't know. It's a maybe, at least.
Yeah.
Let's see, Kamaragui. To be fair, Tendo also hasn't been in any YouTube streams either.
But they've also been over on the Twitch streams a lot.
That's
totally.
also fair. Was Jenny ever planned to have a bigger part?
Not really.
One of Tendo's characters.
I'm
Nah.
I'm assuming they're talking about it in this arc.
Yeah, I don't, because again, Jenny is another VA I would have to work with and bring in, and we did do that one scene, but at reviewers' request, and I did make that happen. I did add a little bit acquiesce to see if we could get Bravo and Hydro a bit more into things, and it's like, it didn't really seem as necessary, so we decided against it in the end.
Yeah. I wonder, let's see. Why Carquist specifically, not Riseno or any other scientist? Because it's more interesting to do this with a villain.
Right.
Yeah, especially given the themes this arc.
I will say, one idea that kind of occurred to me,
Yeah.
but I nixed it early on. There was a part of me that was thinking maybe Mindstein.
Oh, boy. That would have been awkward, given what we know there.
I mean, it wouldn't have been the worst thing one way or the other, but...
I mean, yeah.
I do have to ask, though, and because considering you eventually did just come to me with this idea, what exactly was the idea chain that led to you thinking, let's ask Tendo and bring in Carquist for this?
I think what it might have been was, I considered the idea with Mindstein, nah. And then I honestly don't remember what eventually led me to think of Carquist. It was, all I really remember was just, it was one of those, once the idea was in my head, the more I thought about it, the more sense it made for me to do.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Like I said, the theme on the ocean was very strong with her. And I liked the idea of, ejected the project into the sea, and then it ended up in Crafty's toilet somehow.
Yeah. Makes sense in a lot of ways.
It makes sense if you don't think about it hard enough.
Stop thinking.
I mean, I'm already doing that right now.
Okay, stop thinking.
About what?
Exactly.
You could also do that.
Yeah, cards, money buy.
Yeah.
Revereverse basically runs on cartoon logic, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
Yep.
You guys are reviewers, isn't it your job to think too hard about things?
content we watch, either from our childhood or when people are like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" At least for a reviewer, it's to...
Honestly, like, we think about things hard enough while writing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a skill I still need to work on.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, watching a lot of internet reviews, people, like, dissecting stories and stuff, it makes me think a lot more critically about how I write things in my own work.
Oh, same.
Oh, same. And also, like, you kind of pick up, at least for me, I've been picking up on how a tone and sentencing and how, like, it goes through. Like, say, okay, I'm observing this, and it's looking great, and it's looking pretty bad right now. It's looking pretty bad right now, but it's actually starting to look really good, kind of thing. You kind of notice, like, a kind of a tone that, I've been picking up tones, kind of thing.
So if you didn't go with Carquist, would you were going with, say, Draken, Doofenshmirtz, or Jump Up? No.
No.
Like, here's the thing. While obviously I don't have a problem using, like, licensed characters like that and stuff, if I can do a more original character, I would rather.
Right. Fair enough.
Like, even if it is require me to go up to a friend and be like, "Hey, here's an idea. What do you think?"
Ultimately, if there's something I will say when it comes to, like, collaborating, that kind of collaboration only works when one person looks at another person's work and seeing what they like, and in the benefit of not just benefiting themselves, but want to benefit the person they're also looking at, going, we could benefit off each other, kind of thing. So, like, ultimately, it's got to be a group effort of making sure both sides are satisfied, like how their story is told and how their characters are represented properly.
Yeah, be thinking about the next arc.
The next arc.
Oh boy.
Which we still need to figure out.
Don't worry about it. Well, I mean, you do need to worry about it, Andrew, but not right now.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's a future thing.
That's future's Andrew's problem.
Oh God, am I gonna face a future version of myself?
I mean, if you want to.
I guess that'd be your story, dude.
So would you make a new mad scientist as a villain instead of picking Carquist? Honestly, there might have been a time when I thought of that, but again, the idea of doing this with Carquist, it just seemed like a fun idea. And
it worked out for the best, considering it works out very well for all the characters involved in terms of a narrative potential, so I get it.
And I think we had also talked about the idea of doing collab storylines before.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I don't even know if we talked about it directly before this, but the way it has worked out here is kind of perfect.
I feel like before I pitched this idea to Tendo, there were moments with both, like, Tendo and Xandru where we just, like, kind of vaguely hinted at the idea of being like, you know, it'd be cool if we did this at some point.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's pretty much
true. Probably wouldn't surprise me if we look back and found that.
Okay, reviewer, is it alright if I tell you about? Is it alright if I talk about, like, the time you wanted to do this big collab, more voice work collab kind of thing?
You know what? Fuck it, because I'm probably never gonna actually do that.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Like, I know exactly where you're going with that.
Right.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
So, a while back, this would have been probably, like, circa, like, 2017 or so.
I think so, yeah.
I had an idea for what would have been the 5-year anniversary movie for those dudes in the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
Funnily enough, it was also something that was inspired by something that was on Crafty's DeviantArt.
Oh, yeah, the D&D thing, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the concept was I would get a bunch of then collaborators, which included Xandru, I remember I had Cartoon Physicist in there.
Mm-hmm. I think Shades was in there?
Shades was in there.
Who was the fifth person? I feel like there was a fifth person.
I don't remember. It might have been Diane.
Maybe? I don't remember.
I don't think it was Tap G and Surfer Clock, because I don't think we met them until later down that line.
I don't even know myself.
All these people do not do videos anymore, by the way.
Sadly.
Yeah. Dr. Caliban. I did not know Caliban at all. Although if you're talking about potential mad scientists for this, again, that might have occurred to me at some point. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, also, key, you gotta also remember, like, this was back before I started live streaming, even, like, here on YouTube. It was well before VTubers were a thing.
True, makes sense.
Well, before we ever met. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Before I even started making for my show, so.
Actually, reviewer, looking at the old script, yes, I still have the old script. I think it was just between the 4 of us and Mr. It, counting us like 5 characters, I think.
Okay. So, yeah, the idea was we were all trapped in a cave and forced to play essentially LARP, a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Except, you know, it's like real stakes. Think about that one arc from, like, Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Kaiba got trapped in his video game world.
Yeah, the digital world.
So, basically, Suburban Knights.
Suburban Knights, if, like, first off, you had a smaller cast.
Yeah.
And you were actively running by D&D rules. Like,
okay,
like, you know that
sense.
scene where, like, Spoonie walks up to one of the cloaks and goes, "To magic! To magic!"
Yeah.
Like, imagine a situation where that actually worked.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like if he threw the thing at him and the cloak actually got hit by thunderbolts or something. Yeah, like, I forget the classes. I think I made Xandru a paladin.
Of course. What's a paladin?
I think it was a warlock.
I think it was like, hold on. I'm looking at, okay, again, looking at the old script.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see it. Okay, so Xandru Paladin, Shades was the cleric, Physicist, Physicist was a bard, and reviewer in it are part farter, part sorcerer.
Right. I had this, like, bit where, like, reviewer in it essentially had, like, a Banjo-Kazooie thing going.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, that's adorable. I love it.
I'm not gonna lie, I would love to go back, probably rewrite the story, but, like, honestly,
well, yeah,
really
like I said, you and I are the only people in that script who still make content.
Yeah.
And, like, honestly, much like that Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode, the final boss was gonna be Tiamat.
Of course.
The original 5-headed dragon.
Of course. I'm well underwear.
You know, I know you do that as a joke, but when you say it like that, it sounds like you aren't aware.
A fair accusation to make.
Yeah, let's be real.
Yeah.
This is coming from the greatest dated alive. Which, looking back at the script, I feel like it was written a little more competently, which doesn't feel right.
To be fair, again, this was still early in our careers.
That's true!
Like, I think you only had, like, Season 1 out at that point.
I think so too, yeah. And yet, that was the line where I yell my best delivered line of all time.
Like, I think also here was the thing. I remember wanting to make sure in that script to give everyone a moment to shine.
That's fair.
Because this was even before a lot of the channel not so awesome shit was revealed.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that script wasn't just reviewer, he's awesome, and these other guys are with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is always the concern.
I will say it's really hard to write a story where like you're where you are the star, but like you want other people to shine too.
Well, that was the thing. The only thing that would have made me quote unquote the star would have been just the fact that it would have come out on my channel. And I wanted everybody to have essentially equal billing on that.
Exactly. I think like the two best examples of like movies that focused on like character builds and whatnot. One, of course, was like a build up to it, and one that actually surprisingly did it well about on its own. The Avengers movie and the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. I think like are really good to bounce the idea of like each character having their time to shine and whatnot.
Oh yeah, because like
also weird.
Ideally, that is what a good D&D game should do.
Right.
So Revere didn't want to be a Gary Stu. Essentially, that's always the issue that I always come to whenever I'm writing storylines, honestly, is I never want... Well, Reviewer is still, in a lot of ways, like, kind of a power fantasy in some ways. I never want him to come off as, like, overcompetent. Just like, yeah, everybody should love me, that's awesome.
Oh, trust me, I know how hard that can be, just when you're writing for this kind of thing.
And I'll say one more thing before we call it a night.
Right.
There was one script idea that I wanted to do.
Okay. That
was essentially, you know, like the resolution of it would be like it would center around Pamela, Neela, and Alti.
Okay.
And I wanted the whole thing to kind of be around like why they were into him beyond finding him attractive.
Okay.
My problem with writing that though was I felt like if I did that, it would seem too much like I was trying to gas myself up.
Yeah, you know what? There you go.
Fair enough.
Like it would very much feel like, yeah, like, isn't Reviewer such a catch, ladies?
Oh, jeez. That is always the concern.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. As someone who's currently trying to write a romance plot, oh boy, I get that pain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is kind of the issue with making essentially a harem setup with a self-insert character.
Yeah. Exactly.
For the friendly reminder, we are on an overtime.
Yeah, we're only a few minutes overtime. So, but yeah. With that said, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow over on Twitch for some Raincode, I believe the game is called.
Raincode, yeah.
Yep, Master Detective Archives Raincode.
I'm very excited about that.
I am so ready for this.
We'll see how that goes. So, have a good night, everybody.
Bye, people.